Hello.
Hey guys. Are we early? We're like a minute early.
A minute early.
What? I mean, off of our computer clock.
A minute early with love.
That's right. Hey Deidre, Anna Marie, Carl, Amy, Jessica, Kelly, Shannon. Awesome.
No, we're on top of it now.
That's right.
Awesome.
That was pretty quick. How's everybody's weekend going? No, the behind us is kind of, I don't know, it looks kind of messy. I actually had papers that I just quickly cleaned up.
Yeah, I was looking in the camera. I was like, that looks a little bad back there. She's like, fine.
Our whole house is such a mess right now. Hey,
Hi,
Amy and Maggie. Another Anne Marie and Ginger and C&K Mama. Hey, Scott. We're doing good. I'm tired, though. Are you tired?
Yeah, I think we're always tired by the time we go live. Like, we should maybe go live earlier in the day.
Yeah, we need to. At least once.
Jan, Life Unboxed. Hello.
That's pretty cool. Colleen, Pamela, Aaron, Annette,
Jan
Amanda, 34. Krista, Crystal. Hey, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out with us on your Saturday night.
Yeah.
So
I'm not drinking anything fancy tonight. Just good old mineral water.
Deidre had a wedding to go to. Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Kim and Maria. That was fun. I hope the weather was good. Was it an outdoor wedding or an indoor wedding? The weather was really nice here today.
Yeah,
I feel like it
really
wasn't
good.
like overwhelmingly hot. It was, I don't know what the high was. Probably 80. It's supposed to be 80 the next couple days.
I'm not sure. There was there was like very low humidity though, which is nice because usually it's pretty humid here. Hi, Candy and Kristen and other Kristen. Two Kristens back to back.
Lots.
It's a Kristen party.
Adriana. It is easier, Krista. Yeah, after little ones are in bed, definitely. Just a few less distractions. Right. So unless like having to get up and all that stuff.
Life Unboxed, aka Marion. Welcome, Marion.
Hey, Lane.
Lane.
Yep.
I can just picture Lane like sliding through the. Like, this is kind of how I think of Lane's personality, maybe, is like sliding through behind us, like, hey-o!
Hey!
Tell me if that's right or not. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure.
Hey, April. Spent my day doing makeup.
Francis, hello. I did makeup for my cousin's wedding.
In a blizzard.
Who has a blizzard?
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's
wow.
cold.
Yeah, I saw. Gosh, who
Valerie,
was it?
Megan.
Somebody on Instagram, I don't remember. Somebody I follow on Instagram posted a picture of their kids and like behind them in their outdoor, it's snow. And I'm like, that's just...
We've had a little bit of rain the last few days. That's not bad.
It's supposed to rain this week too.
Peter McKinnon posted on his Instagram that it was minus 6 degrees Celsius and snowing. Like he had to pull out his snowmobile, so out of storage.
Crazy.
Yes, correct. See, boom, got Lane pegged. Hurricane winds and
New
storms.
York, it's 27 and snowing. Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like we talked about this last time too. Like that just amazes me. It's nice. Like it's supposed to be rainy this week though, but I think it's like the mid 80s.
Hi, Amber.
High to the mid 80s. Hey, Amber.
And Charlotte and everyone else that we didn't say hello to.
Yeah,
sorry.
Stormed all day. What time is it over where you are? It is 8:30 p.m. right now here.
Hi, Mystic Soul. Don't hate me, Mark, for the PM. I sent Vanessa on Facebook. It's snowing in Ice Storm here.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Preparing to move closer to my kids in the next couple months. Awesome, Maria. Ashley Renee's life on the... I can't remember
mid 80s is what it's supposed to be here. Sorry, I was looking up the weather.
Hi, Ashley Renee. We have rain and tornadoes in Mississippi. Oof, yeah. Tornadoes are no joke.
Yep. We actually... Hey, Brenda. Awesome.
Thank you and welcome.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I don't miss those days like Francis had. You're watching a 6-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 5-month-old.
Oh, yeah.
Oof,
yeah.
Man, those are tough days.
They are. You really feel drained at the end of the day at that point. It's crazy.
Amy says, wake me up when
Patricia.
It's 75 and sunny.
Yeah, I know.
Does it get 75 and sunny? I'm sure it does.
It does. We actually, so on my vlog channel, I've gotten a lot of comments on like what people think of what our realtor is asking us to do in our house.
I told them too. Like when I was talking to them, I was like, "Hey, just so you know."
He told our realtor.
Like people on YouTube are just ripping your suggestions.
Yeah. So because the realtor that we are kind of talking to right now was kind of Mark's choice. Like, he just happened to know somebody. Well, I know a realtor also. So she's coming over tomorrow to look at the house and give us just a different perspective and see how different they are. And then Mark and I are going to sit down and decide, because we haven't signed any kind of agreement with anybody yet. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what the difference is between two realtors. Because I'm tired. Like, I don't know. Just taking everything off the walls, I've realized, like now there's holes all over, and
yeah, it's a lot.
I was like, oh my gosh, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. So I really didn't do much today.
My realtors are guys. The realtor is a woman. So it'd be interesting to see like a male perspective, female perspective.
Yeah.
Dawn Clean said, or Klein, however you say it, said that her kids were swimming in the pool today.
Wow.
And April, today is her oldest birthday. She turned 20. Well, happy birthday to her. That's awesome.
Typically we don't, it's not pool weather until right around Memorial Day here. Like when, that's typically when, like, because my parents have a pool out at their property, and that's like we have a big Memorial Day party with all of our family, and that's the like first official opening day of the pool. Yeah, it is weird to see the dining room behind me. And I was just going to go ahead and swap the office and the dining room. But then I was like, you know what? We're having another realtor come over. So I'm going to leave everything like it is, have her look at it, let her know kind of the changes that we were thinking about, and then go from there. So I was like, I am not moving this office area unless, we absolutely need to. Because I'm kind of expecting her to say, put the living room back. And put the dining room. So I was like, I'm not moving anything else until I know for sure what we're doing.
So Amy says it gets up in the 80s most of the summer, sometimes mid-90s, and freaked it.
Yeah. Monty, what are you cooking for dinner?
Yeah.
Just had another showing of my house. And this is the first time. Mark has sold a house before. Little, obviously a different scenario, so I don't know how stressful that was for you. But so far, being here for 8 years and everything that we've had to, the amount of decluttering that we've been doing, it is definitely a little stressful.
Well, and we, like...
hi, Lincoln.
Hi, Lincoln, and hi, I don't know if I said hi to Lonnie earlier, so hi, Lonnie.
Oh, hey, Lonnie.
Yeah, we've, like, you've moved rooms around a lot, and we've taken stuff off the walls and then intended to fix the holes, and then just kind of like, well, we're going to stay here, so we'll just fix them later. And, now, later is now here. So, anyway, she's cooking Blue Apron chicken stir fry.
Did we ever try? We did try Blue Apron a while ago, like 2 years ago.
I did, the Wilmots.
He did get his haircut. So did Bryce.
My haircut. Yeah. My ears lowered.
Every 2-ish months, Bryce and Mark go in and get haircuts.
It had been 3 months, though, so it was crazy, out of hand.
Yeah, oh gosh, Deidre. All right, let's talk about that. How many of you guys saw that walkthrough? You do not know how stressful it was for me to edit that. First of all, Mark filmed the entire time we were in there, so it was an hour. Yeah. So it took me over an hour to edit it because I had to watch the whole thing, make cuts, rewatch it as I made the cuts. Plus, I only got one comment, and I hate that I'm about to say this because then people might notice it and then be like, "Oh yeah, that's horrible." But I didn't realize that Mark was chewing gum until I was editing, and it was horrible. It was
my bad, guys.
So bad.
I don't normally film.
I cut as much of that as I could, and I only have one comment on that video so far saying, "Ugh, gum chewing."
I'll make it a point to not do that because you guys apparently like that video quite a bit. So I'll make it a point to not do that next time.
Yeah, everybody. Oh gosh. And also, sometimes I take comments the wrong way, because I know Mark doesn't, film that often, and when he does, it's really funny. You get to see his personality more. But one person was like, "You need to let Mark film more. He's funny," and I'm like, well, funny. Thanks, but it's true.
Hi, Missy Davis.
Funny. Hey.
Amy said, "Oh my God, in the detail one. Look, guys, eyeshadow palettes. That's what they're called, right? Eyeshadow palettes."
Yeah, it was so funny.
Hey, I used to work for Sally Beauty Company, guys.
You did.
I got you covered.
Not in this store though.
No, but I was an auditor, so I knew the store better than they did.
No, it was fun though. I like shopping with Mark because he is hilarious.
I go through. I like to go there every time, so that it doesn't get out of hand. Did you leave in the part? Because I don't watch them all the time.
What?
About when I was calling out Nicole and Kira and Amber and Madison.
I'm pretty sure I left that in.
Okay, good. My boyfriend hates when I chew gum. If he is
funny.
driving, he will stop the car and jokingly make me spit it.
And you couldn't hear him chewing his gum like normally. Like we were both chewing gum, and when we're talking to each other, like it was in real life, you couldn't tell. But because he had the camera, right here with the microphone right to his mouth, it was just, it was so
That's why we need to get a camera that has
the
microphone pointing to you.
Yeah, the second I started filming it, I looked at him and I was like, are you kidding me? You're chewing gum. It was so bad.
It didn't bother
Hey, Monica from California.
Cool. Love California.
Yeah, I don't feel like it was that bad. Like, I did edit out the worst parts of it, so... Can Paige film a cooking video? I can ask her every now and then. She is, sometimes she's severely camera shy and other times she'll do videos for me. So I'll ask her. I'll actually write that down so I don't forget.
So why did they have you switch your dining and living room?
Oh.
Because the house was built in 2004 before the advent of the open concept kitchen living room area. So,
well, even now, I feel like in our area, that's how all houses are. The living room is straight off the kitchen.
Right.
So it all feels like a huge family area when you're in the kitchen and people are hanging out in the dining room or in the living room. Everybody can hang out and chat and you feel all in one big space.
Yeah, so
the dining room is always in like a separated room off of the kitchen. So that's what this is, with the fan kind of off right here. And when we bought the house, when we walked through, that was a chandelier. So I knew that this was the dining room. We swapped it because we liked it better that way. But that's the intent of this house when it was built. This is supposed to be the dining room, and that's supposed to be the living room. We've gotten a lot of comments on that. People asking. Yeah. Everybody's confused.
Yeah. So, hi, Shauna and
Hey, Shauna.
LV. LV said hi earlier. Mountain Dew.
That's what he's drinking. Did you take a drink?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, this is Mountain Dew, guys.
Yeah, he's got some Mountain Dew.
We haven't had wine or beer on here in a while.
I know. The only wine I have is meant for Kira, so I can't touch it.
My waterproof mascara is a giant tube of lies that you haven't saw my face.
I feel like, I don't know. I think the waterproof mascara that I use isn't that bad because I watch it while I watch Grey's Anatomy, and it's not like I have like streaks of black down my face. Do you ever notice?
No.
Which one do I use? The CoverGirl, like Volume Blast, the gold tube. That's what I use, whatever that's called.
Can your kids please film a cooking video?
Not our little kids. They're not old enough. I mean, with my help. But I can ask our oldest, Paige. Hey.
Hey, Eden's mama.
And Stacy. I just saw that one pop up too.
Awesome. Stacy 2.
Stacy 2.
Cool. What's everybody got going on this weekend?
My foot's falling asleep.
Yeah, you're fidgeting over here
a
lot.
I know, sorry.
Yeah. What are you guys doing this weekend? What's everyone else got going on?
Yeah.
We're just purging the house.
What are we doing? Yeah, the rest of the week we're just decluttering more, and we're really not doing anything until the second realtor comes, and we're going to make a decision. Okay, which realtor do we want to go with, and then go from there.
Right.
But lots of stuff.
Found a new Dollar Tree. Shauna did. What kind of mineral water you got? San Pellegrino.
Yes. Normally I get Perrier, but this at Costco was on sale. Mm-hmm. They call it on. Do they call it on coupon? Like they call it on coupon, but it's not a technical coupon.
I don't know.
It's really just on sale. But
what's their faces? Sam's Club calls it instant savings.
Instant savings, yeah.
Hey, Melissa. Welcome.
Hey.
Amber's sister has her bridal shower tomorrow. Where's the moderators?
Not yet. No moderators yet.
No mods yet. So
we're at a snowstorm.
We're at your mercy, guys. You can say all kinds of bad stuff.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. I'll block you in a second.
Yeah, he will. You don't mess around.
I got the keyboard right in front of me.
I'm prepping for my coupon class on Tuesday. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. So that makes sense. I guess everyone's kind of hanging out.
Oh, I hope you start feeling better, though. Sick as a dog.
I am behind on your videos. Did you find a camper?
No. We are not even going to, we won't be purchasing anything until after the house sells because we'll be using that money. So I've done a little bit of research, kind of like just looked at Craigslist to see what's out there. I've looked at all the places around us just to see what's available, but we won't be purchasing anything until after the house officially sells. Because who knows? Best case scenario, we're hoping that the house is only on the market for maybe 45 days. That's kind of the average of our area right now. But, I mean, the house could be on the market for a while, so we're just hoping. We're not doing anything, making any big purchases until after the sale of the house.
Ian's
and we are not moving out of state, Charlotte. We're only moving about 20 minutes away.
LV says that all she does is constant cleanings for showings.
Yeah. And that's why I don't feel as bad about decluttering like 80% of what I have, because I know that's going to make the cleaning process a lot faster for me. So
Lane's working on a big final project on HIV and hepatitis C.
Ooh, wait,
exciting.
What? Where? Huh?
I'm going back.
Oh,
things.
okay.
We asked people who are doing. C&K Mama is prepping for her coupon class.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Cindy Brown
So
says
no
hello.
unboxings for a while. I don't have any. I don't think I have anything coming to me. I mean, I always have a monthly Stitch Fix. I'm still going to keep up with my videos. If I get anything in the mail, I'm still doing videos. I'm not stopping at all.
Mainly, Amy says that she thinks they might go on a date or having their car worked on. They'll see.
I'm going to vote for date. Go on a date.
I feel like that's a joke.
Go on a date.
Aaron L is behind on your videos. Oh, yeah, we already read that one.
Wait, I don't understand Jessica's. Why did you say you're going to be living in house with parents? Did that change or just no time for fifth wheel? Oh, between the sale of the house and us buying a fifth wheel, that's when we're going to be with my parents, because we're not going to pay for a hotel or anything like that. We're going to just live with my parents just until we buy the fifth wheel. So yes, there'll be a little bit of a time where we're there. The bad word is moist. I've heard people say like they really hate that word. I should not have said that out loud, actually. Yes, I will still be uploading videos. Yeah. And I've kind of like, I've gotten away from every day. I've kind of been starting to take Sunday off, just because that helps a little bit. And I didn't want to, I want to start focusing more on what kind of content I'm sharing instead of, you know, scrambling to make sure I have something to share every single day of the week. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, you probably have, but I used to upload Sunday through Saturday, and now it's kind of just gone to 6 days a week. So
Shauna Trathen, hello.
Hey,
welcome.
Oh, okay, I see that.
Crystal Douglas, hello.
Happy anniversary.
Right, awesome. How many years?
Oh,
if you're still there hanging out.
Hey, Krista.
Charlotte says, I'm so far behind on your videos. How was Paige's trip? You gotta catch up. I'm just kidding.
Where? Huh?
Right here at the top, or in the middle. Charlotte Laura. I'm so far behind on your videos. Paige's trip was great.
Yeah, she had a really good trip. Yeah.
Yeah, she really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So
that's sadly not a joke. Our car's inspection sticker ran out. We're illegal vehicles. We're actually, oh my gosh, speaking of vehicles. So for those of you that follow us on the vlog channel, you know that we were a one vehicle household for over 5 years, probably like 5.5 years-ish.
Yeah, long time.
And within the past 2 months, we bought a new to us. It's still a used vehicle, but now then we became two vehicles. Cool. So I had a vehicle, Mark had a vehicle. Mark's vehicle just broke down. And like it's
both of my vehicles apparently have broken down.
Yes, and it's too old, the brown van. It's just too old to spend the money to fix it. It's not worth it. It's already over 215,000 miles. So since we're having a garage sale next weekend, we're just gonna put it out with the garage sale. Right. Yeah. So we're gonna be back to a one vehicle household until the house sells. Then we're gonna get him a more like fuel efficient little car for work.
Hi, is it Erlin or Erlin Osborne? Hi guys, just got home from church and getting ready to watch the Sharks game. Woot. Yep.
Fine.
Can you hook into your parents' utilities and water sewer? Yes, we're gonna figure that out.
Yep.
He actually just trenched some water over there, and then the sewer can just trench right along with it.
Mm-hmm.
So Crystal's been together 9, married 6. Awesome. Alexa. Oh, and Melissa said she was got some homemade products she's gonna start selling. That's cool.
Oh, awesome. That's exciting.
I think she offered to send you some too.
Oh, so. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Will you always be on the road? Other YouTubers are trying to.
No. The only reason that we're doing that is to obviously downsize to where we don't have a whole ton of extra money that we're spending, or mortgage, that kind of thing, so we can build. We actually have 6 acres that we're going to start building on. So the whole thing is just to live in the fifth wheel, and save more money and then build. We're not going to be traveling or anything like that. We're kind of just going to be parked on our property.
215,000 miles. When my car died, it was a Toyota. And it was my fault. I didn't change the oil and the head cracked and it was just too much of a problem.
Awful.
It wasn't awful. We were just really busy then.
I guess.
So,
but
that was
you
awful.
knew you needed to change the oil and you never did.
I know. My fault. But anyway, it was a Toyota and it lasted, over 200,000 miles too. So it was, we've been pretty lucky. And that brown van has been like the only car. So I don't remember how many miles it had when we got it, but it's a 2002. So it's 16 years old. So its time was coming.
Yeah.
Melissa's going on almost 9 months with no car. Best decision I have made.
Yeah, I bet. And especially with being in San Antonio, because I feel like my friend Alex, who, the one with the twin boys, she didn't have a vehicle for, I want to say at least 2 years. And she just used the bus systems to get to and from work, to get to the grocery store. Well, I think she lived close enough to go to the grocery store. And she would, she didn't like bulk shop or anything like that. She just got what she needed for a couple days to a week at a time, because it was just her and it might have just been her at that time. But yeah, she saved a lot of money by not having a car. And I think it always depends on where you live also. If you don't have a car, you got to be really close to everything.
And guys, if we don't get to your comments, just go ahead and type them up again. We don't catch them all the time, so apologize for that. So yeah, Lane's been together 5, not married. Kathy's been together 7, not married.
Awesome.
Melissa's scolded me for no oil. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he felt horrible about that.
Yeah, it was totally my fault, but
And that was when the girls were newborns.
Yeah, we were so busy.
No sleep. Yeah, it was just
tough, a tough time.
It was.
So, April, will you full on live in the fifth wheel, cook, play, or really just sleep and mostly hang out at your parents'?
No, fifth wheel will be our home.
Right.
Now, we will be able to hang out with my parents and spend more time with them just because we're closer. But no, we want to still keep our separate, family lives, and I don't want them to feel like we're encroaching on them or anything like that. So, but meaning like play, with it being the spring and the summertime, we will be outside. I want to say like 70% more than we are now. Like we'll eat outside a lot now and all of that good stuff. So
we missed one. Jennifer Keys. Hi, I had such a yucky week and your channel was always such a light in my day. So glad I caught the live.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Jennifer.
Glad to help.
Is Karen sick? Deidre says, hope you feel better, Karen. We probably missed that
Karen
one too.
Ordunez says she has the flu.
The flu? Oh my goodness.
Hi guys, I'm fighting the flu but still tuned in. I will call that loyalty.
That is total loyalty.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you get over that soon though. Oh.
Will you have to travel far for the kiddos to go to school?
No, they'll actually have a bus. It'll still be, the bus will pick them up.
Mm-hmm. Carissa Corson, hi all.
Hey Carissa.
And then Shirley Hardy, hi from Ontario, Canada. Love you.
Thanks, Kathy.
Everything was original, including the clutch. I'd buy a Toyota any day. Yeah, Toyotas are great. My Toyota was really good. It probably would have gone to 300,000 miles.
Yeah, so Ashley asks, when will you start building? That all depends on how well we do with saving. Right now, we know it's going to take at least 1 full year of saving to start the building process, if not 1.5 to even start the building, because I feel like the main thing is the slab. Mm-hmm. So again, it just depends on how big of a house we want and the shape of the slab. Mm-hmm. So slabs can be very, very expensive. So
Lit Hot People is in the house. Hey you.
Hey.
That's one of my favorite names.
Shauna's been with her boyfriend for 13 years. That's awesome. We've been together for how long?
Bryce will be 8, like 9.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were we together for a year before we got married?
No.
We were only together for like 5 months.
Yeah.
Right?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
No, we were together for...
No, we met in October.
We met in October, but we didn't get married until the next August.
Yeah, until the next August.
So over 5 months, but it was very, very quick.
That was in October was 1 year. Bryce was born. He's now 7. Mm-hmm. So 7 plus 1 is 8.
You said 9. You said 9.
Oh, it'll be 9, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be towards the end of this year.
Right.
It'll be 9.
It's closer to 9 than it is to 8 at this point.
About the age of our dogs. That's how long we've been together.
All right. Lane says she couldn't survive where she's without a car. Kathy says thanks guys for being real. The realist. It's the realist.
Sometimes we get told that we're too real. Like stop that.
Jennifer says my kids obsessively watch Dan TDM. We do know who that is because of the page.
Yeah.
My husband says Jen Vanessa is your Dan TDM. LOL. Watches it obsessively. That's funny.
That's funny.
Just trying to see. Alexa A says where are you guys moving in? Where are you guys? Alexa said where are you guys moving earlier.
I think I said that. Only 20 minutes away.
Right. So, Amber said, are you waiting to move after our trip?
I don't know yet. It really depends on, I don't know. Mark and I have gone back and forth on that. I mean, again, that depends on the sale of the house. Like, if somebody makes an offer, I feel like I don't want there to be anything to make them say, oh, no, we don't want to wait or anything like that. So is that what we kind of decided? If there's an offer, then we go ahead and take it and we move when everything's said and done. So it just depends. But I think we're okay with moving before the trip or after the trip. It really just doesn't matter. We're just going to go with the flow and do what needs to be done.
Missy Davis says, can you film more videos of you and your kids, please? Chris
that is all on the vlog channel, LemonadeMom Vlogs. Right. This channel is definitely more me, and the kids and Mark are on the vlog channel.
That's right. Barb Stormo is here, so hello.
Hey, Barb.
Has Paige decided what to do for school?
Not yet. She's definitely, I feel like she doesn't even have public school on her mind at all.
Yeah.
Like she's definitely all about homeschool. Mark and I just haven't jumped totally on board yet. We're still talking about it, and we're going to look at a couple online schools and then go from there.
Let's see. Dawn says, when I was growing up, my family, 4 kids and 2 parents, lived in a fifth wheel on a full-length bus. I loved it.
Cool.
Linda Spencer says,
hey,
hi,
Linda.
guys. Just joined tonight. Hello.
Yeah, Mark's going back with the comments, so I'm like reading over here and still, sorry.
Oh, Amy says, can you guys not have basements? You can, but
it costs a lot of money.
In San Antonio specifically, San Antonio is on a huge bed of granite and rock and limestone, so it's very expensive to dig.
Yeah,
to have a basement.
Yeah, and pools are very expensive
because
too.
of that too.
Yeah,
you can't just go take a backhoe or an excavator and just dig out the dirt. You got to have a hammer and hammer down and bust the rock out.
Yeah, my parents kind of had like sticker shock when they first started looking into building a pool. And they were like, okay, we're going to have to save up for it, because they were first going to get the pool when they built their house out on their property, and they had to wait a whole nother year before they put their pool in because it's just crazy. Oh, Megan, that's the one that Paige sent to us, K-12, the online school.
Eden's mama says move to Michigan. we talked about moving.
We would totally be open to moving anywhere. I don't feel like we're totally tied down. Obviously my parents are here, so that would be very, very sad if we left them. But Mark likes his job.
Up here also.
Yeah, Mark likes his job, and his job is not one of those where he could just go wherever.
So I think ideally for like that moving itch, the goal would definitely be to, through this channel and through your other channel, if I started a channel, would be able to support ourselves through
and we'd love to
other
travel
means
more,
and then travel
right
to scratch that moving itch.
Right, but because we have that property, that's kind of where we're going to stay. That 6 acres.
Yeah, and your parents were like, if you build a house there, you can never sell it. Like you always have to own it.
Right.
So they don't want some strangers living next to them.
Yeah.
Robbing them blind as they're getting into their 60s, 70s, and 80s. Teresa Morehouse, hi from Chicago. First time here with you.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Thanks for hanging out.
Awesome. Lane, when you know, but I just don't want to get married yet. LOL.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what else.
Hey, Brenda. Mark is Paige's dad in every meaning of that word, other than biological.
All right. Melissa, are the kiddos asleep? The kids, well, they're in bed.
They're in bed. Who knows
the
if they're
girls
asleep.
are probably not asleep.
Yeah, they chit-chat a lot before they actually fall asleep.
Will Paige...
Hey, Kira!
Kira, yay! Will Paige get a channel?
She had a channel.
She has a channel.
Right. She
doesn't do anything.
She just doesn't do anything on it. She did, but that's just not her thing. She tried it out. She was really interested in it for a while, and then that's just not where she's at right now.
May I ask why... hold on. May I ask why April said, why Paige wants to do homeschool again. I would love to be able to do that with mine.
She has a little bit of social anxiety that has slowly been getting worse over the past few years. And with this move, and it's, right after she's about to graduate 8th grade, so before high school, she kind of just brought it up again. Now, we did homeschool her for 2 years during middle school. So she was really, half of her middle school year, she was home. The other half, she was in school, and she just, it didn't take very well the first go around with homeschooling. So we put her back in public school, and now she, has obviously aged, matured a little bit more. She did a little bit of research before she even brought it to us. So I feel like she's definitely doing the right thing. But that's kind of where she's at. She feels like that's what's best for her. And I feel like she wants to finish faster. Like, that's one of the best things about homeschool is you're not locked into, 4 years of high school. If you get your work done, in 2 years, then hey, you have every right to apply for college and go to college at 16, 17 years old. So that's kind of what has me hooked. I just really want to, as a parent, you want to make sure you're doing the right thing for your child and you're, teaching them the right things, and they're going to be able to grow up into self-reliant adults. So I'm kind of knowing that we've already homeschooled her and it didn't really work out. That's always going to be at the back of my mind. So this is a decision that I told Paige we are not going to make just off the cuff of our shirts. We're going to spend some time, talk about it, and it might be, the very end of summer before we finally decide whether, hey, you're going to do public school, or okay, let's do homeschooling. So I don't know.
Yeah. Carissa says, loved Mark's narrative during your DT shopping trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how I am,
and that's how it is in real life too, like when we're shopping.
Yeah, I make a lot of snide comments
that's exactly
and snarky
how
comments.
He is. Yes. Well, and I said in real life. That was real life. But that's how he is when the camera's not on.
Right.
Also, like, it was exactly the same when he's shopping with me. It's so funny.
Ashley said this may already be on your channel, but can you do a video about homeschooling, how to get started programs, etc.? If we homeschool, then sure, but if not,
we'll totally do that. I'm definitely not a pro at it at all. That would just be solely focused on what we decided to do with Paige, but I could totally do that. I think that would be interesting.
Melissa says Canyon Lake. Yeah, so you can have a basement, but it has to be built out, so it's already kind of there. So the slab is flat at top, and then it's a built-out walkout basement. It's a little easier.
Yeah.
Do you remember who did your parents' pool?
I have no idea who did their pools. I'll have to try to remember to ask them.
Brenda Richardson, hello.
I said hi. You're going way back.
Yeah, you guys have been commenting. There's a bunch of people hanging out here.
You're just confusing me. I'm like, wait a minute. I've already read those.
You pay attention to that.
Okay.
So. I could just go to the very end.
Yeah.
Because lots of... Krista, maybe somebody already answered that. Krista M is 50 Shades of Mom Blue because lots of subscribers. She's a moderator, she's here to help out when there's a lot of people. If we start to get some trolls in here saying bad comments and
she's able to kick them out like that.
Because I might not get to it quick enough because I'm trying to interact with you guys just like Vanessa is.
Yeah.
So her and Nicole Burgess are moderators on this channel, so helping us out whenever they're in here.
Lots of people. I think I missed a couple of the homeschooling ones, but we plan to homeschool Eden for a few years. And when Mark and I were first talking about homeschool, we I feel like that's really an awesome option for the high school years, just because the kids are already old enough to, realize, hey, yes, she's your mom, but she's also, your teacher. Or you could do like an online thing, which is what I think is going to work for Paige, is an online program where she has a teacher online where I don't have to teach her. I'm just, responsible like I am with her in public school, making sure she's doing her work and turning it in on time and that kind of thing, which is really awesome. Like, there's tons of, when you think of homeschooling, it's not necessarily meaning that I'm going to be teaching her. There's tons of online programs, and there's even programs where she could go to an actual building once a week. They have those kinds of options here, and turn in her work, meet the teacher, but during the week she's talking to her teacher, FaceTiming them at home on her computer. So there's tons and tons of different things out there. Lots of good things about K-12 too.
Hi Gail, I remember that name. It has been a while, so welcome back. Melissa had an in-ground pool business from 95 till 01 and then got divorced.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah.
We may have to get some hints from you whenever we're ready to do that.
We're not going to build an in-ground pool, though.
What?
No, my parents have a pool. They're going to be like, I right there. But we are going to get a hot tub, though.
I can't skinny dip in your parents' pool.
Oh, my gosh. You're not going to skinny dip anyway. You're so...
It's funny.
My goodness.
K-12 was awesome. Yeah, that's one that Paige researched. We kind of, like I think you've already said this, put it on Paige to research and to kind of figure out which ones you want. And then maybe reach out to some of them. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I love your video on the shop with me at the Dollar Tree. It was funny and fun.
I told you, like, everybody was loving on that. I should have posted it on this channel.
Right.
But
Native Turtle Designs, welcome back this week. Awesome. Yeah, we don't... Melissa, I'm glad we don't get very many trolls.
Missy.
Oh, bye, Missy. Yeah, we don't get very many trolls on here. It's like if we start... The nights where we have like 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, that's when we start to get people on here.
If we're on here for long periods of time, or if we're on at late at night, I feel like that's when most of them are on. Sorry, this gets really close to my neck. You guys have that? Like, I can't. That's why I don't wear a lot of necklaces. I don't like things being like right here in my neck. Am I just weird? I don't know. I'm probably weird.
Hi, Wendy V Squad. Hello.
Hey, Amber. I remember you talking about that, and I meant to ask you about your hot tub. So hers came with her house, and they just need to get it fixed.
Charlotte Laura, who would ever say anything bad about you guys? Lots of people.
Lots of people.
Apparently.
You should watch what I eat in a day or read the comments.
Read the comments in there.
I had to stop. I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm done with this lady.
Alexa says, I have a stepdad. Sorry if we say Alexa and it kicks off your Amazon.
Anybody have, yeah.
And I love my stepdad, and he acts like how my dad should. My dad got deported for his show, so now he's my dad. Yeah, I mean, and Paige
knows who her biological father is, but he's never really been in the picture. It's only always been Mark.
I'm gonna mainly Amy. I can block you if you want to.
Don't block me.
I'm ready. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Yes, we got the AC fit. Well, it's fixed. I don't know how long it will be fixed for. I feel like there's problems that they didn't address, so I'm kind of worried. Like, that's one thing that really worries me about whenever we do get an offer and they have an inspector come in. I'm like seriously afraid that he's gonna be like, hey, this AC has like a band-aid on it and it's about to blow. So that's the only thing that
you're getting
you're
getting some love.
Did Kira delete it? I mean, Kira, did she delete it? I didn't go back to check. That's crazy.
Nice.
Well, good. Now she knows that
you're getting some love on the neck thing.
Oh, good. You guys are the same? Like, if you ever see me do that, I just...
Yeah, she just said,
it's because I don't like it. I don't like it up against my neck.
I go the other way.
Yeah, he does.
Just take it off.
He does.
Mark's just awesome, that's all. Thanks. What was I going to comment on?
Gosh, I haven't... Yeah, and I haven't worn a turtleneck since, like, probably high school. I can't. No.
So somebody asked about doing a video about having a kid with social anxiety disorder. Probably not.
Probably not. I feel like Paige wouldn't appreciate me doing that. Now, if she came to me and said, hey, I want to, do this to, raise awareness or, give tips and things on how to deal with it, then definitely I would. I feel like that would be a really good experience for her as well to do something like that, but I just wouldn't.
Charlotte, how many channels do you have? So we have this one, which is Lemonade Mom, which is where you see all the unboxings and the groceries and the Dollar Tree and stuff like that. And then we have a vlog channel where you post, I guess technically, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And it's called Lemonade Mom Vlogs.
I didn't get that text, Kira, at all. So she must have, because I didn't.
Just wear a dickie. That's funny. They showed me. Noah's a mom. Oh, Noah's a mom dealing with it. C&K Mama says no as a mom dealing with having a daughter. So like
I still feel like she would.
She has a lot of people at
school.
Want me.
A lot of her friends watch my channel.
So
I couldn't do that just because of her. I don't feel like she would appreciate that. So.
Hi Naliz 124. DT Hall, amazing.
Yes, off 41 minutes of it. I had to pause it 5 times though.
Man.
Because I was trying to do stuff and I was like, I'm trying to watch this.
Oh, she said it was in your group text.
Oh. I must have missed that too then.
Lori Flaherty, hi, new to your channel. Really enjoy you guys and the kids. Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Not even an adult with it. I don't like having to talk about it. So Kimberly says, yeah, as an adult with social anxiety, so I don't know how I like having to talk about it or try to explain it. Yeah, it's just because I don't want to get into it too much here, obviously, but
what?
like social anxiety, like having it, I just feel like it's one of those things where like when I don't have anything like that. I'm a social butterfly for the most part, so trying to explain it, I
have a little bit. Like when you guys, sometimes it coincides when I'm drinking, but I get like not really a rash, but I get red. My cheeks get flushed. I get a little bit red. So yeah, I have like the smallest little case of it. My brother has it also.
I just feel like if you have it and you're trying to explain it, it's one of those things that like it's probably tough to explain, like because it's just like a feeling, like it's just like this thing in the back, like a spider sense type thing is how I imagine it, to where like it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it just is.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can describe it. So
I feel like I was probably worse before I started this channel, but having this channel and, you know, having to speak to you guys every day, even though I'm just looking at a camera, I still feel like, and that's probably why I get kind of off topic sometimes and off track, and my videos are longer because I feel like I'm chatting with you guys. I feel like that's definitely helped too, having that. And I think that's why she likes doing some of the videos for me, but just not that often.
Hi, Alicia Hopkins from Texas. Awesome.
Texas.
First time posting. I want to let you know I love both your channels. Thank you.
Thanks.
That is awesome. We love hearing that. That's good stuff.
Girls are mean. Like, I feel like they're a lot more mean now than they were when I was in high school. Because I don't remember. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there was a group of mean girls when I was in high school. I just don't. I might have just never crossed paths with them. I was in a pretty big high school, but I don't remember kids being so mean as they are right now.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up we had 26 kids in our class, so
No,
if you were mean, like somebody slapped you upside your head for being mean to everybody else, like literally in our class.
That's what needs to happen.
if one mean girl like turned around to another mean girl, or to another girl or another guy and said, "Hey, you're looking really frumpy today," somebody else would reach across the aisle and slap them in their head for being stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, April, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would understand talking about it. Yep. Can't go to stores. You can't go to our college.
Mark is definitely a good guy.
What?
I feel like he helps out with a lot. How Mark helps out, amazing. Oh my God, Kathy, when I saw those Bolero products, you remember what I did? I tried to capture it for the thumbnail. I was like, I rounded, like, I was coming out of an aisle and I saw it and I was like, what? I've never found Bolero before. Like, a whole end cap. It was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh.
Girls and women's are...
Yeah.
I think
it amazes me. I
don't know this to be true. This is just a generalization. But I feel like women are more judgmental.
Oh, yes.
Than men. Men are like, whatever. Like, men can get in fights. Like, that's what I... Like,
right.
You know, the old
I
story
totally agree.
of men getting
I feel
in fights
like we
and then
are
they're friends, you know?
But the fact that,
girls
like,
like,
some women take it so far as, like, it's just unnecessary, though. Especially, like, on social media. I mean, why even comment some things? It's just... I don't understand. Like, that lady girl, however old she was, that has a real job... that can't believe what I eat in a day. I feel like I did pretty good that day. Like, I purposefully didn't snack at night for that video. I was like, I cannot eat anything because I'm making this video, and I typically do. I don't know. I feel like I did really good that day. And then just to see a comment like that, it definitely, yes, I'm putting myself out there, but I'm not putting myself out there for people to be rude. I just feel like it's unnecessary, and I don't understand why people do it. I just don't. Like, she was like, you put yourself out there. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean, like, you have to be,
You don't have to be a jerk.
I want to be like, how were you raised? I don't know.
So April Sorrells is hi from Illinois.
Hey.
Melissa found some Bolero at her DT.
Awesome.
Mystic Solstice, her daughter in kindergarten has a click in her class. That's hilarious. There's let's see. Mystic Solstice, our daughter wasn't in it, but she has a click in her kindergarten class.
So
and that's
funny.
Crazy.
I mean, Bryce has like this group of boys that he hangs out with all the time. I feel like I wouldn't necessarily, like, last year in kindergarten they were all like werewolves. I don't know where that came from, but he's like, this guy and this guy were in a werewolf pack. It was really funny.
Lane says, I think social media is what has made people so mean.
Probably.
It's really easy
because,
to hide behind a keyboard and be
yes.
kind of a keyboard cowboy or keyboard ninja
And I guess
or whatever.
that's how some people relieve their stress at the end of the day. I don't know. That's why when I originally commented to, I think her name was Amanda Mays. I originally commented, I was like, you know what? I'm really sorry you're having a bad day. I don't know what happened, but I hope it starts to get better. That's all I commented back. I was like,
I think you said crappy day.
I probably said crappy. I was very, very upset. And I was like, this is the nicest I can possibly be right now.
Spas girl Kim from Western Australia says,
hey,
hello.
Awesome. Hello.
So no, that's how she said it.
That's funny.
That's exactly how she sounded when she said it too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's funny. Haters can kiss your butt where the lemons don't grow.
That's right. April,
I love it.
April Adlington said, kids these days are mean. There is just no discipline anymore. We are dealing with bullying. So,
that stinks.
yeah. I mean, was that the lady that commented about the, who was the lady that commented about the kids in the RV?
That was somebody else.
Somebody else?
That's on the vlog channel.
Yeah, so on the vlog channel, we had a comment about, if you guys have watched the video, about taking the kids to the RV. And she was like, I can't believe you let your kids get on the beds. And,
First of all, they're covered in clear protective wrap.
Right.
For that reason.
But the comment that we made back to that lady, and she's like, now delete my comment, like we weren't going to post it. Too bad, we did. People now know who you are and that you're a jerk.
I did post it. Yeah, that's why I leave some of them so people can see how mean people are.
But what they don't see is me coming behind every single time and saying, dude, girls, get off of everything. Yeah. You're killing me.
Yeah.
People have to clean this stuff when you're in here like this, so get off of it.
Yeah.
So there is plenty of discipline to go around in this household.
Yeah.
You guys just don't necessarily always see it sometimes. Yeah. They got it from their moms. I have more men friends. Angelia? Catching it alive while it's actually happening. That's the best, right?
I know, it's so funny.
It's so awesome. Okay, just going back because you guys are commenting faster than I can read.
Oh gosh, that's awful. Like, that's the worst. Our neighbors, I used to babysit their little boy Carter, and not their oldest son, their middle son was called a racial name in school. Mm-hmm. Well, and it was just awful. Yeah. I just can't believe it. Thanks, Val. I will definitely be filming the beach vacation, but all of that footage will go on the vlog channel for sure.
See more preschool kids and parents let their children. Yeah, Kim Lee, I'm actually seeing more in preschool kids. We just a little while ago switched our kids over to YouTube Kids.
And there's still, I mean, even on YouTube channels. Kids, we had to, what we ended up doing is once we know a channel is not something that we want the kids to watch, we tell them. And they're pretty good about every now and then I'll catch them trying to, or I'll see it show up and then like decide if they're going to watch it or not. I'm like, and they're like, oh, okay, I'll pick something else. But right now they've really just been into watching the Kid Bop music videos. Like, they love them. They're just walking around and dancing and listening to music, so it's really funny.
You're reading C&K Mama's comment and talking about our neighbors there?
Oh, yeah, I didn't really tell you. That's what I was talking about. Like, I don't understand it.
Like, if you're exposed to that kind of stuff, like, yeah, Melissa just said it. You learn it from your parents. I mean, which is bad. Because then it just kind of it trickles down, unfortunately. So.
Oh, that's totally true, Lori. It's to make them own their selves feel better all the time.
Did you say hi to Val?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. It's no one's business to see that.
Yeah, I agree, Kira. So sometimes, I mean, yes, our kids get in trouble. We don't necessarily show that on camera because that's not what they're going to want to watch. You know, we keep a lot of the private things that happen in this house private because, you know, being on social media, once you put it out there, you know, unless YouTube deletes it, but it's there forever. And when the kids are all grown, they're not going to watch videos of themselves getting in trouble. You know, they want to watch the fun times and all of that. And I feel like we are as real as we possibly can share on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not all the good stuff for sure. You guys know that. But there are some of the bad things that we're not going to share ever. It just doesn't need to be shared.
Yeah.
Yep, Lane.
Agreed, Lane.
Yep. Why do I even put this top back on? I have to unscrew it every single time.
I don't know why you do that.
I just thought of that. I was like, why do I keep doing that?
You're not shopping at Costco anymore?
Not right now.
How dare you?
I know. Oh my gosh, it's so hard too. But that means I'm going to shop at Trader Joe's more. I feel like I like Trader Joe's almost as much as I like Costco. Like, I love their salads and all their like extra things. And I feel like it's been a while since we've gotten their orange chicken. I just watched
Fam Bam?
Yes.
Just did it?
Yeah. Tina and Danny went to Trader Joe's, and every time I watch somebody that goes to Trader Joe's, I think Jennifer over at the Family Fudge just posted like a massive, like a 3-store haul or something, and part of it was Trader Joe's, and I was like, oh, when's the last time we've gone to Trader Joe's? But I seriously have so much food in my house that that's how I got away with only spending $24 this week. Like, we do not need anything. Nada. Unless, like the milk and the orange juice and like produce and stuff like that, so...
Yeah. I agree. Spa's girl Kim, I agree about the parental thing to a certain extent. My son is 15. I can't believe how he talks to his teachers. He'd never talk to me that way. Peer group pressure is so different these days.
I feel like it's opposite for our kids. Our kids are definitely more well-behaved out of the home than in the home. We always get, like, no matter where Bryce goes and Paige, when she's out, like her friends' parents, when she's over there and at school, like, we get nothing but good things back from her teachers and friends and stuff like that. And like here, you know, you see a little bit more of the attitude and the sibling rivalry between Bryce and Pearl, really. And we don't get that a lot when we're outside the house. So
people should build each other up when they see someone struggling. I get side comments. Yeah,
it would definitely be a different world if everybody's focused on that more than all the hate and everything.
Yeah, one thing I try to do, Mauricia McGee from Knoxville, Tennessee. Hello, welcome.
Hey, thanks.
One thing I try to do, like, make it a point when I see parents like with twins to, you know, in like the grocery store, especially that, you know, if their twins are like baby twins, to stop and talk to them. You can tell, like, anybody that has twins is a little frustrated, a little tired and everything, because it's just the way it is. To stop them and tell them, like, hey, it's going to get easier. Don't worry about it. You know, it's just push through whatever you're working through right now, but it's going to get easier. So
yeah.
Lane, my family knew I would behave outside of the home because if I didn't, I'd get a huge butt whooping.
Yeah. And every time we leave the house, we kind of let them know, or like when we're in the car about to go to a store or something, we're like, okay, you guys, you cannot be running around and screaming. This is a business. You use your inside voices. You stay next to us. Don't be like touching stuff and pulling off the shelf and all of that. I feel like we try to do that every single time we go out.
Yeah. Yeah, we just, you know, I mean, kind of thinking about Kim's comment, Spa's girl. Yeah, it's, you know, your son's 15 at this point. It's tough. I get that, and it's what we talked about that before. After when we got together, before we had other kids besides Paige. Yeah, just trying to, you know, make sure that the rules are what they are and that they stay what they're supposed to be and all that stuff. So
I even tell my dog that.
And she listens. That's
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever, you know, like if one of Bryce's friends' parents came over, and I mean, I would expect them, like I would tell them if their kid was being a little turd here. I mean, yeah, it hasn't happened yet, but if they were being a little stinker over here, like, hey, your kid was breaking stuff and doing whatever, cussing, whatever they were doing, you know. So, and I would expect them to do the same for me. So
yeah, we haven't had to deal with any of that yet, though. Hopefully, we won't.
Whoa, big comments.
You know, that's why I'm trying to read them.
Volunteer a lot of many different environments. I leave the self my kids. Yeah, I would love to get the kids in more volunteer.
Yeah,
opportunities.
we were kind of waiting. We felt like because of the, you know, having 3 kids within under 2 years of each other, you know, Bryce and the twins, we were kind of waiting to really start getting super involved with the community and have them in all these different sports and things like that until they were older. And now that I feel like the girls are going into school, we can start doing more and looking for places to volunteer. I volunteer with my parents every single Christmas when we lived in Maryland. It was like six to 7 years. Oh gosh, I can't remember how long we were there, but every single Christmas we would, I think it was called Kathy's House. We would go and they had this huge stock room and people would donate toys and, gifts like adult gifts and bath stuff. And we would have to organize all of it. Like, hey, all the Barbie dolls go together, all the shampoos and conditioners go together. And that's what I did every single Christmas for several years in a row. But we've just kind of been waiting for the kids to really, I feel like, I think Gail said it, hey, kids are kids, let them be kids. And yes, that's what we've let them do for the first, 5 years of their lives. And now we're trying to introduce a little bit more structure and let them know that, hey, you act like this at home doesn't necessarily mean you can act like this out in public now. So,
hey, Sherry and Ricky.
Hey.
Gail said the secret to great children are parents who are firm but kind. I need a little less firm, a little bit more kind sometimes, probably.
I got all the kindness, but no firmness with the kids at all. That's where Mark comes into hand.
He's never awful at friend's house or out about, so I do try and pick my battles. I'm not his friend. I'm definitely his parent, and he's old enough to learn, surely. Yep. Yeah, I like the idea of picking your battles, Some days I will get after Bryson. It's really Bryson Pearl, Rose does pretty good. Like, the biggest thing with her is eating at dinner time.
Yeah.
And then Paige, for the most part, is good
Kimberly.
to go. So, let's try to pick my battles with Bryson Pearl.
Yeah. Trying to find you forever. Oh, that's a question I have. Actually, I don't know if it would just be on those of you who have a YouTube channel or not. Has it happened to you?
What?
Like when you're logged into your account and not my account, getting that that error.
The monkey
screen, the monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys see it, like an internal, like 505 internal error, and it has like a little picture of a monkey on the right hand side.
When you guys are, and not on my channel, but when you're just watching YouTube in general, or if you go to the search bar and you're looking for a certain video, and it doesn't load, it gives you that monkey with the 505 and the hammer. Is that happening to you guys? Because I feel like it's happened to me several times a day over like the past week. Like I've gotten a lot of those errors, and I wasn't sure if it was just maybe, I don't know, maybe it's our internet or something, but I just thought that was weird. So weird.
Kimberly Maria, hello. My kids are 3 and 4 now. I try to raise them the way I raised good Southern values. Now I am watching my 3 grandchildren do whatever they want. It hurts me.
Aw.
Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely a hard part of parenting. I know that's probably hard for my mom. She definitely has different views on things than I do, but I feel like she's still proud of me as a parent, how I'm parenting the kids. I just know that I do parent a little differently than my parents parented me, if that makes sense.
I'm trying to think. I'm reading Anna Marie's comment. I'm trying to think who our class clown was.
I don't remember. I vaguely remember, like, the school aspect of school. I just remember my friends and our good times.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we had a class clown, really. It's probably me, if anybody.
I would believe that for sure.
But, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Hey, Tina.
Tina, we're
good.
We're doing good.
Hey, Tammy.
Tammy,
awesome.
welcome.
That's cool. Yeah, we try to go live once a week.
Yeah. Friday or Saturdays.
Friday or Saturday, yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm about to be on too, now that you did that.
My bad.
It's like a chain reaction.
It means you're empathetic.
Does that? All right, all of you guys who just now yawn, you're all empathetic.
By the way, I loved your reference. I wish I could sing Smashing Pumpkins song, Blow the Butterfly Wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's funny.
Yep. Like I want to show, like, introduce the kids. Like they like music a lot, but they really like the new pop stuff, Imagine Dragons.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm moving a lot. I feel like I'm on the edge of my chair.
And
it hurts.
I want to introduce them to, like, classic rock stuff that I like, stuff that you like, and they're just not having it yet. So
I'm more of a country girl. I like country music because that's what that's what I grew up listening to all the time. My parents are huge country music fans.
Jennifer says, "What yearbook superlative would you give each other?"
Jeez, I would probably be like Wallflower.
Eden's mama says, "My husband is over the Dollar Tree." I'm over the Dollar Tree too.
Well, I think you had a good time shopping at the Dollar Tree.
Well, that's just because it's with you. The Dollar Tree itself, I don't know.
I'm about to do, I didn't realize, like I totally dropped the ball on Teacher Appreciation Week is coming up. We just got like the reminder from the school, hey, Teacher Appreciation Week. So I'm about to get to go to the Dollar Tree again and make some fun things for the kids, teachers.
April says,
we missed something?
I have learned from my oldest that I did not do a good job parenting. I'm working on being different now, but feel bad that I made some great mistakes with her and guilty that her little sister is benefiting from me learning now.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's how it is all the time, though. Like, your first one, that's your trial and error right there.
Right.
That's where you really learn how you want to be as a parent, and then the other ones. And with Paige, sometimes I do feel bad. But on the other hand, I feel like she got the good end of the stick because she got so much alone time with a parent before Bryce and the girls were born, and now they all have to share us, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I definitely am a different parent to them. But I feel like I was also a single parent with Paige for the first 4 years, so that changes too, becoming a 2-parent household versus a 1-parent household. But lots of changes.
So Kim, Spa's girl, thanks so much for all the advice. I always take it in stride. Yep. If you post something here, you're gonna get some advice. That's for sure.
I know.
All from a good place.
Just remember it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Steve.
He said I need to go to rehab for Dollar Tree shopping.
I took our school.
That's funny.
Oh, so somebody was I guess Tina Mitchell was asking. It's like it's been maybe in the upper 70s today.
Yeah, it's been
pretty
very,
nice.
very nice.
So. Oh, good night, Kim.
Good night, Kim. Hey, Melissa. Getting ready to move into my RV. That's awesome. That's so cool. Packed out my house, getting ready to move. Are you traveling, or are you kind of doing the same thing that we're going to do? We're just sitting while building or while doing something else. That's totally my saying, Gail. Like, other than I have 2 sayings that I say a lot. I always enjoy like the little things, whether it was, it ended up being a super busy day. I always try to find something out of my day that I was able to enjoy. I don't feel like I'm overworking or, wearing myself out as like a stay-at-home mom and day-to-day, your day-to-day things. And I always say everything will always work out. Actually, what do I exactly say? It'll all work out?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I say all the time to Mark.
Like
whenever something
like
happens. Profit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Krista wants to know, did you guys get all the furniture rearranged? Sort of.
No.
We're going to have it.
Sort of,
we
not
started.
at all. We did start. We got the dining room table.
Yeah, we're having another realtor come by tomorrow morning to take a look and give us her opinion.
Yeah, I want a different opinion. I mean, kind of like, I actually talked about it in the vlog a little bit. That'll go up on Monday on the vlog channel. But I was saying, like when you're making a big purchase, you get more than one quote. You shop around. So I was like, you know what? There's just a few things that I don't necessarily agree with the realtor that we were talking to, or that we are still talking to. So I wanted to get another realtor. So since we both know realtors, he had his come in, now I'm having mine come in, and then we'll make a decision from there. I just wanted to get another or a different perspective on the house, and knowing, we want to get our biggest bang for the buck, of course, for our buck.
Yeah.
So I don't want to move anything around any more than what we've already done until this other realtor comes in, and then we really make a decision on how much work we really want to put into the house to fix it up, to, have your best face forward, that kind of thing. Or if she really thinks that just doing the minor things like filling the holes in the wall and the touch-up paint, if that's going to be enough. If the house is in good enough shape to sell kind of as is.
Let's see. We got a hi from Novo Chino.
Hey.
Hi, guys. And then Amber. No.
Oh, I'm excited to see those.
Gail's asking, how's your back? Much better,
It's
right?
good, yeah. Like, I feel like it got to where I thought I was going to get stuck in bed for a little bit, but it was never like that. I feel like I did really good. Every time I felt it start to kind of turns more into the sharp pain versus the dull pain, I lay down on the heating pad, or I just started relaxing. I sat down for a little bit, and then I got up. I feel like I did a really good job this time of kind of balancing, not moving, with moving the muscles out and all of that, so it never really like gave out or anything like last time. So I'm excited about that.
Ashley Lynn says, did you guys ever touch on why you stopped doing keto? We did at some point.
I think we did. We did several times. I feel like there's a lot of people miss. They don't watch every single one of my videos, so they kind of miss that. So I realized, I feel like we've been asked that a ton of times. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Mark probably could have kept doing it, but it's one of those things where we didn't want to have a whole bunch of different meals going on in our house. The kids definitely did not take to keto that well. And I just don't want to be where I'm making different meals for them and me. And
yeah, that's not
my
necessary.
stomach was not, I think somebody said, are you sure that wasn't the keto flu? No, I didn't get the keto flu, but my stomach was just very, very upset with how much fat I think I was eating, like the high fat and all the dairy. I just, I couldn't. So like the second I stopped eating that kind of food, I felt better. I think now I'm just focusing on, I'm trying not to snack at night anymore. I'm a huge night snacker. Like seriously, I will eat like a big bowl of cereal, or Mark will go to the gas station and get us sodas and chips and stuff, and we'll watch a movie after the kids go to bed. So we've tried to stop doing that. And I try not to drink any of my calories anymore. Just strictly my coffee in the morning and water, and then I try to limit my portion. So that's just kind of what I'm doing right now, and then I'll do better as things go along, one tiny step at a time.
Kim wants to know, in relation to your back, have you tried a magnesium spray oil? I swear by it.
No, but I'll write that down.
Wellness Mama,
magnesium spray oil.
Who I was following for like the teeth whitening, and she does a lot of homemade stuff. She has a blog. She uses magnesium spray oil on lots of stuff. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having our house perfect every day at all.
That's weird, yeah. We had a realtor tell us to move everything but our beds out, like no dishes or anything. Like, did she realize that you were still living there? I feel like I would have, didn't work with her either. That's crazy.
Yeah, some people have to put up or shut up.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, our rule is, like, you guys have to try it. You have to eat it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't make, like, yes, could I make meals that I know my kids are going to eat every single night? Yes, of course, but I don't want to do that. I want them to keep trying new things, and if that means that one night for dinner they have 3 bites of something and that's it, they don't get anything else to eat, then that's just how it is, and they know that. But I don't feel like they're pretty good about at least trying it and taking enough bites to where, especially Rose, I feel like her stomach must be like this small, because she definitely doesn't eat a lot at all, like over the course of the day. Even, I mean, in one sitting, like breakfast, all of her meals need to be very, very tiny.
And she takes, like, I mean, a lot of times she's watching the iPad or something when she's eating, like, breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. I have to get better at taking that away.
To eat. So.
Yeah, so her stomach gets full quicker than just her eating.
Hi, Liz. I had to say hi to Cynthia Malone and BJ Stacy. So
I saw the yellow for a second. I was like, wait, what?
Yep. They weren't getting the love yet.
Oh, okay.
Because you were talking about
sorry, that happens.
Food and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't mean to ignore you guys, but sometimes we talk about something and we just don't get to them all.
We sold our house in one day in Frisco, Texas.
My
Congratulations.
cousin has a sign.
That's awesome. That would be cool. Like,
kitchen.
That would be best case scenario, because that means I wouldn't have to feel like I'm constantly having to clean the house and pick up and stuff. So
yeah,
keep your fingers crossed that we sell the house very, very quickly.
So Lane says her cousin has a sign in the kitchen that says you have two options: one, take it; two, leave it. I like that.
That's funny.
Hi, Phillips Fam Bam.
Hey. I caught the very end of your guys' live. I saw that you guys were live tonight too, and I was like, they're live. But wait, I'm going live. I can't watch them. And then I saw you guys were saying goodnight, so I missed the whole thing.
Kim said something that our pediatrician said, like, you know, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and then dinner like a pauper. And that for Rose, it's like she's eating the way you're supposed to eat. So like, not that she eats a huge breakfast, but she consumes most of her calories in the morning, and then she has a decent lunch, and then a snack, and then she doesn't eat a whole lot of dinner. So.
Yeah, it's so hard to change your ways, though. I mean, like we're so used to eating a certain way, you know. Like I'm used to. I don't eat a big breakfast. I've never been a big breakfast eater. I've really been loving just having my coffee mixed in one of those Premier Protein drinks. Like that's really what I eat for the most part, unless we have something pre-made. Like when I made those Instant Pot breakfasts, I already had those in the refrigerator, so that's what I would eat. And then, you know, we kind of like snack, sandwich, mac and cheese, that kind of thing for lunch. And then dinner has always been where I like cook something. So when our pediatrician recommended switching it up, it's just, I haven't been able to get out of what I've it's ingrained in me. You
Right.
know, it's so hard.
Yeah, I mean, let's say hi to Paula. Hi, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
Thanks for coming on here. That's awesome. First time. Welcome.
Yeah.
And then April said when she had her house staged, like it was so easy to clean, all that, and she swore that when she moved into her next house, she would keep it like that, but it didn't last. It needs to stay like that. When we build our house, our forever home.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's so funny. He's already. What did you tell me earlier? It was along the lines of that. Like as I'm pulling everything down, he's like, "Hey, look how spacious this room looks." Like no.
Yep. Gail says my daddy always asks me to take at least a bite. So I'm I'm only picky about one thing, and that's texture.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel like I'm eating boogers.
Or garlic.
Too much garlic just is bad. But I don't like to feel like I'm eating boogers.
Yeah.
Like really slimy stuff. I like
That's gross.
some texture.
Okay.
So, but other than that, like taste-wise, I'll try anything.
Yeah.
I was just watching Phil's Fan.
Oh yeah, Lane. That's definitely what I tend to go to. Although Mark was for like a couple weeks there, every single day he was waking up in the morning and making us eggs, and then he stopped doing that.
Should I start doing that again?
Yeah, you should. I like that. Just one egg. I would have my coffee.
Yep.
And one egg.
One fried egg over medium, easy-ish.
Yeah.
So I went to lunch with a guy the other day for my meeting, and he ordered a Caesar salad, and I told
For breakfast?
my boss. No, it's lunch.
Oh.
I told my boss, like, I bet this guy is going to be very health conscious. He ordered a Caesar salad, no dressing, with chicken. He took off all the croutons and the bread, and then he ordered 4 eggs. Kira, there is such a thing as too much garlic. 4 eggs over hard.
Hold on, I'm gonna pee my pants.
I would find it hard to change the way we eat too.
I feel like we've talked about.
I mean, we could
though.
totally change the way we eat, just not eat dinner.
Mark is like making fun of me with that garlic though. I accidentally mixed up some ingredients in a meatloaf once, and it seriously tasted like you were eating straight up garlic.
Yeah, I did.
It was so bad.
Anytime she asks about garlic or something like that,
yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm like, well, it's not as bad as your meatloaf.
And it was like when we first got in this house too, and like my very first batch of freezer meals. So I made like two or three of these meatloafs the same way, and this is so funny. I was like, just eat it. Okay, sorry. That was just funny.
Paula says, I've been loving your videos, especially the ball theme.
Oh my gosh.
I told you. Probably if I hadn't brought attention to it, but like...
He wasn't around when I was editing that video, so, I mean, like, it didn't even click. Like, you guys are so perverted. But the second I posted the video, I always let it play through just to make sure YouTube doesn't, like, flag it for anything, and I'm watching it. And that's when I, like, share it to my Facebook page sometimes, and Mark is sitting here like, you just said balls. You put essential oils on your balls. I was like, I'm talking about dryer balls. Oh my gosh. You
Doesn't
guys
matter.
Are so,
Amy's
so
back.
funny.
She had to pop off for a bit.
Welcome back, Amy.
I love garlic. We love garlic stuffed olives. Abigail, hello.
Hey,
yeah,
Abigail.
I don't mind garlic, but like what she did, like it was a slice of it was garlic powder, and then it called for salt.
Moving a lot, sorry.
And then you decided, well, it's garlic. It has salt in the name, garlic salt, and so you just put the same.
And I don't know why I did that.
Just, I don't know. It was just bad.
But yeah, it was really bad. Like, I couldn't even eat it. Mm-hmm. We totally threw it out. It was bad.
I mean, I like garlic. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
so,
I like that. I decided that I'm an adult and I can eat what I want.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now we could totally eat, like, I mean, you could skip dinner almost even.
I couldn't.
We should try it for a week.
I feel like,
we should try the skip dinner diet. Hashtag.
No.
I say hashtag at the end of things because I didn't realize that I should hashtag it.
Before you say it?
Yeah.
Why don't you start posting that?
No, you know what I'm going to do
let's swap how
on
things
my
are
channel
hashtagged.
when I do my channel like 2 years from now.
Yeah, let's talk about Mark's channel.
I'm gonna add in like all the little stupid phrases like be good or be good at it.
Yeah. That's funny.
I'm gonna have the words from the Primal Branding book. Glad our humor is the same all around the world. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I think most things that are funny are funny.
Yeah. So Cynthia, wondering why you decided a fifth wheel versus travel trailer. So we are not allowed to have a mobile home. The 6 acres that we have is within an HOA, and the HOA is nope, no mobile homes. And actually, when we get ready to build, our house has to be at least a specific size. There's a size limit on the house, or like the smallest house you can
There's also
build,
a
or bigger.
exterior feature.
Yes, it has to have like some kind of stone versus, what's the siding called? Such a siding.
Just cementatious.
Yeah. There's a lot of rules in the neighborhood that we have this acreage at. It's a nicer area. And we are not allowed to have mobile homes at all.
Lane says, "Is it alive if we don't talk about Mark's fake channel?"
That's true. That's true. Like every Mark's fake channel. It's totally fake right now.
That's got me crying. That's good.
Yes, that's so
good,
funny.
Lane. Lisa, hello. Welcome.
Hey, Lisa.
And Sherry, I don't think Sherry's commented tonight until now. I'm stuck on the low carb train.
Yes. Oh, I have
cheese taco shells.
No, I tried that and it was gross.
You didn't
Don't do it with provolone cheese. It smelled so bad. So bad.
Search cheese taco shells, and there's a really good video on how to do it with like.
I want to do low carbs though without adding like a ton of extra cheese, because I feel like too much dairy was what really upset my stomach. Like really, it was bad. Yep. And I always felt like I was bloated when I was eating the keto stuff. Most of the recipes though I loved, like I seriously loved. I love spaghetti squash. I love zoodles, but everybody else in the house did not like that.
So, Candace Beeks, hello, welcome. My mom taught me when the house is in the market to keep refrigerated cookie dough in the fridge to bake a batch.
I read that too.
Always do that. If they don't allow mobile homes, so there's a couple comments about mobile homes on a fifth wheel. So there's two properties. They can have a RV.
We can have a fifth wheel RV travel trailer 30 days at a time.
And so there's two lots.
And because it's our 6-acre lot and my parents' 5-acre lot, we are able to move them every 30 days. So that's how we're getting around that.
And, April, you said all those rules, but you're allowed a fifth wheel. Like the rules are for when you're actually, building, it's architectural committee rules for when you're actually building a vertical home.
Right.
It's going to stay there permanently. They just don't want to, somebody to toss up a garage. Like your parents were telling us that somebody like tossed up a garage.
And lived in it. And
it's like, well, are you going to build it in front of the house?
And the reason why they have these rules is because what's the word? Devalues the neighborhood, the property values in the entire neighborhood. So that's why they have these rules.
Tina says, I'm starting to feel the same with the dairy. Too much dairy?
Yeah. I just can't. And I didn't realize it. Like, I've always been a cheese lover. I used to drink a big glass of milk every single day. And it's been years since I've even been able to do that, drink milk. But I've always been a huge cheese lover. And just ever since trying out the keto diet for 2 weeks, we did it for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, straight, we were really good about it. I just feel like that kind of maybe overloaded my system. And now I don't eat as much cheese. I'm sad about it. But I still love my cottage cheese in Paris, thanks to you. Like, I totally tried that because of Tina's suggestion from Trader Joe's. And oh my gosh, it's so good. So good.
Amy's getting a foot rub and doing a face mask right now. So good.
Awesome. I'm jealous.
My least favorite thing about HOAs is like the person in the HOA whose job it is to drive around and like see if you left your trash can out.
We have gotten probably like, so we've lived here for 8 years.
Right.
And we've probably get one a couple times a year.
Guys.
We probably have like 20. Did you just throw your hat down?
Because now I'm remembering.
That was loud.
I know it was. Sorry, guys. I'm remembering when I would get those letters.
We haven't gotten one in a while,
I would get those letters from the HOA people saying, mow your lawn. Like,
and it's been raining all week.
I got a wife. I got however old Paige was. I got a 2-year-old son and brand new baby twins.
You come mow my lawn.
You come mow my lawn, bro.
Didn't you like email them that or something?
I did.
Yeah.
Yep. I did because I had access to them because I worked in home building.
Yeah. So it was so funny though. But like we would get those letters.
Never
like
got another one of those ever again.
Yeah, after it had rained for like a week. Like, you come mow our lawn when it's raining. You're not supposed, you're not supposed to do that. Hello. It's hilarious. Like their timing was awful.
Paula asks, "Are you going to the beach as a girls' trip with Nicole and everyone? How did that come to be?"
How did it come to be? I think like we were teasing and just like talking back and forth for a while. Nicole, Kira, and I have been, we started out as YouTube friends and now we're real life friends for, gosh, like at least over a year. Mm-hmm. And we would just always tease, hey, we're going to get together. We're going to have a party. And then it happened. Like, I feel like, I don't know. We just talked about it so long that it finally happened. I even have, like, I already bought my plane ticket. We've already got the beach house paid for and all of that good stuff.
Yep.
I'm super excited. Like, I seriously,
I'm
how many more days?
A lot of video games. 62 days.
62 days. Yeah, I did. I checked it earlier. 62 days.
I'm sure Kira's going to pop it up here in a second.
So excited.
Have you thought of doing live streams on the vlog channel? YouTube hates streams analytically and punishes your next video, meaning video won't be shown to as many people.
Really? I've never read anything like that, but he's like my behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, I haven't heard that per se. So, I don't know. Interesting.
It gives you something to look into, huh?
It does, yeah. Amy, thanks for subscribing. Awesome.
Angela tried Duke's sausages.
Yes, did you like them?
They're so good. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what? She got chicken, tomato, basil.
So I ordered them straight from them, from Duke's sausages. Guys.
Oh, that's
Let's
awesome.
see what all kind of Duke's
They
sausage.
have so many flavors. The only ones that we have, well, the original flavor is the only one that's sold at Costco, our Costco, in the big bag. But at H-E-B, we have, oh gosh, the spicy ones. What are they called? Your spicy ones.
I don't remember.
There's a red one.
Yep.
that are spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy. And then the Hatch green chili, chorizo and lime, and original. Oh, there's a tomato and basil.
They have hickory peach. They have Cajun and andouille sausage.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, and they have like these little ones, like 3-packs.
So we haven't tried these 3. Oh. That's cool. We might have to order the... Oh, gosh, that's expensive.
These are beef brisket. What?
20 bucks.
What's a 12 count of these?
Interesting. I feel like that's expensive. I don't know.
Well,
the kids are definitely looking forward to...
Look at these brisket strips, though. Honey bourbon, chipotle, salt and pepper.
Being close to my grandparents and having the property and starting to build. Oh, so we promised Bryce that the first thing, because we're not going to actually build our house for at least the first year, but there is a really good sized tree on our property that we know we're not taking down, we're leaving up. So we told Bryce that in the meantime, we would go ahead and build him a tree house. And then Rose and Pearl are like, well, we don't want to share a tree house. That's going to be boys only. We need our own tree house. So now we have to go walk around our property and see if there's 2 trees that are close enough together. Because I don't want them to have like tree houses, you know, on like opposite sides of the property or whatever. So I don't know. Mark's using that as an excuse, having our property and building as an excuse to buy a drone. Like he really wants a drone.
Yeah.
So if you guys have a drone and it's really good quality, but it was, you know, within a good budget, you didn't pay like arm and leg for it, let Mark know. Because good night, Linda. He's going to start looking at that.
Yes, I am. I think it'd be cool. Well, because we're going to have so much room and space out there to take advantage of and like go on walks and stuff. And I mean, Peter McKinnon has a drone. We should. I'm just kidding.
What? Like, talks
I don't know.
about him all the time.
I love that guy.
Super fan.
My dream is to get him to comment back one day.
Oh, is that your dream?
I'm so far behind. I can't catch up with all these. I give up.
I know.
I give up.
If you guys said something, just let me say it.
Yep.
I thought about that, Kristen. I told him, I was like, hey, because we used to have one of those like plastic playhouses in the backyard, and the girls loved it. And I said, hey, what if we build you like a cute little cottage next to the tree house? And they're like, no, we need a tree house too. It's like, well, that might not happen, so we'll see.
Steve Perry, biggest fan. Where do you order sausages? Apparently, if you want to get the Duke's sausage,
you could go to Duke's website.
It's dukesmeats.com.
Or you can order things. This is how you shop at Costco without having a Costco membership. You can order online. You just have to pay shipping, which could probably be kind of pricey without a membership. Mark needs the drone.
Yeah, I think so. Snakes, 5 acres.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're going to have a... Well,
Snakes
we've already
and
had
foxes.
talks with them because my parents have seen a couple, like, just harmless little garden snakes. But, yeah, we'll definitely have a talk with them more about that once we really start getting into our property, because it's not... We still have a lot of cutting down to do and rocks to pull up and stuff like that. Oh, yes, or Amazon. They're on Amazon, too. Right. Thanks, Kira.
Amber, I think, probably planning to try to move after the trip. But we'll see how the sell of the house goes. If not, we'll just. I mean, if it sells really quickly at the price we're asking for, then we'll just move sooner.
And only because
we just don't want to say no to somebody because you don't always get a second chance. So,
but I do feel like if the house didn't sell until after I came back, that would probably be better because otherwise Mark's gonna have all the kids.
Well, I'm gonna have all the kids anyway, but it'd be easier in our house to have all the kids.
Right, at my parents' house.
So,
unless we already had like the RV, fifth wheel, trailer, whatever we're gonna end up getting.
So one of my Facebook friends, I have a few.
He's barely on Facebook.
Right. She posted a picture today and said that her kid had picked up this snake in the backyard and had brought it to her. And then her comment then after that was like, I did to that snake what my grandma told me to do to all snakes. She killed it, right? It was a rattlesnake.
Oh my god.
Her kid had picked up a rattlesnake and brought it to her.
That's crazy.
Nuts. Lucky kid.
Crazy. Get chickens. Yes, my parents are actually getting chickens on their property next year?
Next year, I think.
Next year.
Do you have rattlesnakes in your area?
They're getting bees this year.
I don't know if we have rattlesnakes here.
Yeah, we do, but I don't feel like they're that common.
Paula, where are you guys going? Gulf Shores?
Gulf Shores, yes.
Gulf Shores. Here in Australia, we get snake repellers for large properties. My cat's catching them. We have quite a few dangerous snakes here.
Yeah, and my parents have, my brother still lives with my parents, and he has 3 cats? He has 2 or 3 cats that are like outdoor and indoor, so I don't know. But Polly is not an outdoor cat. She is strictly indoor. She will never be outdoor.
Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that was funny.
Eden's mom said, I found a few lemon pictures from Dollar Tree with you in mind. Would you like me to send them or hold on to them till you move?
Oh, hold on to them, please.
Yep. Just watch the snake wiggle by.
Oh.
Yeah, Polly would just look at that snake with utter disdain, like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Stinking snake.
Like, is she still... No, she's not. She was hanging out on my runner right there. Because I couldn't fix the table up after dinner because she was just hanging out there. What?
We're just looking at the time. How much fun are we having tonight?
We're having enough fun to where we want to let the kids... Oh, geez. I have 22 text messages.
Why? Why do you have so many?
From Amber, Kira...
Oh, do you want to say congratulations?
What? Oh, yeah. Amber hitting 200
congratulations,
subscribers.
Amber. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm just now getting these comments. Interesting.
Oh, a Great Pyrenees.
That's weird.
Vanessa's parents have a Pyrenees that they Ava just got out all the time, right? And they just kind of adopted her.
Yeah, Ava belonged to somebody else in the neighborhood, and they didn't keep good care of her, and she was constantly getting out and going to my parents' house. So they just kind of kept her.
Right, and so she's
her previous owners didn't even care. Like, that makes me so sad.
Yeah, but like she would just, I mean, if you open, like, you can't leave the door or the gate open.
She gets scared very easily,
too.
She'll
just take off.
She's been hit by a car before. Her jaw is kind of out of line. I'll show you guys the next time I go to my parents' house, on the vlog channel, I'll show you guys Ava. She is the biggest dog I've ever seen. So fluffy, but she's so, so sweet. Why is the watermark on there? Oh, is it supposed to be on there? Do you guys see my watermark?
Yeah, in the bottom right corner, right.
That's my new watermark. I just noticed that.
You guys see that down there?
That's cool. Sorry. Like I said, squirrel. I get easily. Oh, yes, Krista. Streets was picked up earlier today. Actually, tonight. Yeah. Early tonight. And Pearl she had like tears in her eyes, but we had to explain to Pearl that Streets was never ours. Like, yes, we did watch him a lot longer than we initially thought. We were only thinking that it was going to be, 3 months, a short period, but ended up being much longer than that. So, of course, the kids got a little attached, but yeah, he got picked up tonight.
Mainly Pearl.
Mainly Pearl. She loves
animals.
Yes.
She loves anything.
Yeah.
Eden's mom, I will. We just bought a house and I have 12 closets. Why you got 12 closets? That's a lot of closets.
Wow, that is a lot of closets. How many closets do we have? We have one in our bedroom. We have one in the hallway. We have an extra one upstairs.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, we have 6 closets.
Okay. I guess if you had a big house, you'd might have 12 pretty easily. Yes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, everybody sees it. Cool. I just noticed that. That's my new watermark. Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's so cute.
So you should, it's not there. If you're watching on mobile, it might not be there.
Oh, yeah.
On the desktop, it definitely should
if
be.
it's on mobile, it might not be there.
I've been looking over here the whole time.
I
and
know.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, for some reason it just popped out.
There's other stuff too, guys.
Yeah, I got a new banner on my. I think you have to go to like my home page though on my YouTube channel to see that. And then I put a new picture up for my channel icon, but I don't know if it's actually saved yet.
Good night, Amy.
It takes forever. Good night. I hope you had like a fun pampering little party there.
And then Monty's back. Says she had dinner and then we're still here. Yep.
Oh yeah, we're still
Happens
here.
that way sometimes.
Yeah. It is on mobile, so some people are seeing it. It is on mobile.
Well, it's on mobile, but like you can't
click on it.
You can't click on it.
All right, I really gotta put my chair closer to you because I'm
right up against the edge over here.
Okay, well, okay.
My
I'm
house
just sitting on the edge, and now my leg hurts.
My house is 4,300 square feet. That's just too big.
Holy crud! I was gonna say a bad word. That's a big house.
Mm-hmm.
Ours is
26.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see how it goes tonight, you guys. We're gonna let them sleep.
I was trying to do it looking at the camera, but it was all backwards and stuff.
All right. Yes, it is a little coffee symbol.
Dude, we could totally like show them some of the stuff that you have.
How?
I could put anything on here. I can do anything. No? Okay, fine.
No, don't worry about it. They'll see it on Monday's video.
Right. Or you can just, if you're on mobile, you can like swipe down to get the live stream to go, smaller, and then click on the home button, and it'll take you, and you should be able to see her new banner. And if you're on desktop, you should be able to go to the home feed and see her new banner also.
Yeah, I have a new intro. An outro.
The watermark.
The watermark.
You have a, what is it called? A logo.
Yeah.
Also for...
So I might be like
some
making
merchandise
some
and stuff.
coffee cups, and I'm excited. I'm like so excited. Yeah, some people don't see it. You guys will definitely see it in the video that goes out Monday, for sure.
Curious House is 3,000 square feet and it has 5 closets.
Gosh, and like I can't believe the price of your neighborhood. That's crazy. Like price comparison different areas of the world and stuff. Wow, or even the United States. No wine tonight, Paula.
Yep, I wish.
I'm boring and I have water.
I had Mountain Dew. I'm going to go get some more later.
Monty has 5 bedrooms.
Cool.
One has 2 small closets. The other have walk-ins, and then 1 hall closet.
No basements in Vegas?
Yeah, no basements here either.
You have the same problem we do. Well, I would think so.
Is it? Yeah. Is it
hard underneath the ground? Like
lots of rocks and stuff.
That can, Vegas is,
I would
surrounded
think
by
so.
mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
But we have the hill country, which is kind of like mini mountains.
Right.
Lane.
Little itty bitty hills. That's what it's called, the hill country.
On the banner is
thanks.
cute. Yeah.
Yay. I was really excited. I did not make that, though. I paid somebody to do that for me.
The same person that did Kira's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the same person who did Kira's did mine.
And then you're going to give that person a shout out on your next few videos there so that she can...
Yeah,
so
those of you who have channels, if you like my banner, and when you watch Monday's video, all the extra things that she did for me, I'll have her stuff, her contact information in my description if you guys want to update your channels.
Paula says, will you say hi to my husband, Ray? Hi, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
And then Lane says, my comment isn't showing up somehow. Well, I saw the comment about the golf club. We just can't... sometimes they go too fast, especially if you have a big comment. So yeah, just comment it again.
They are going fast right now.
Killed it with a...
We have a pool, 3-car garage, but no basement. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's one thing. Like I've been saving house plans. I've shown Mark a couple, but... And I guess at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to price, how much it costs. But I feel like right now we have a 2-car garage, but we don't use it. Actually, we have a 1-car garage. We don't have a 2-car garage.
Oh, you have a 2-car garage.
Ugh, you cannot fit 2 cars in our garage. It does not look like...
You just can't put anything else in there.
Right. So I think we're going to have a 3-car garage in our new house. That way we can use some of it as storage and still be able to park cars in it. Plus knowing that we have 4 children that are eventually, Paige, very, very soon going to be driving. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Paula, I need more buds hanging out here in the live stream. Yeah. So sometimes, man, it's been a while since mainly Brian has been on here. Amy's guy.
She's gone now, though. She had to go.
I just thought it was glitching. It's not glitching. And Amber says I need to do that. Kim Rodriguez's banner is cute and the coffee cup.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about how
Good
that turned
stuff.
out. It was a lot of back and forth, like really figuring out what I liked. Hi, Victoria. Thank you.
Sean said, just order my meal planner today.
Awesome. Oh, man. I actually have a new, like a daily planner coming in because I have the one that I bought. What is the one called? A 325 planner, the one from Michael's. That's the one that I have. But I just feel like I write really big. Like I write a really big.
Like a 5-year-old.
And I write a lot. So I have a new planner coming in that I'm just going to share with you guys. Shut up. I do not write like that. Oh my gosh. That I'm going to share with you guys that is not as expensive as the meal planner, but I'm really excited to start using. I feel like because of where our life is starting to take us and all the extra things that I need to write down and remember, I needed a new meal planner. So, I mean a daily planner. So I'm excited about it.
Good night, Sherry and Ricky.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Nicole's
Charlotte.
not here.
Yeah. Somebody grab her. Charlotte says, all those rules of your new home sound like an episode of the X-Files called The Petries. I don't remember that episode. I didn't watch all of the X-Files, so I remember the show, but not.
Gosh, I know. I remember the show, but I don't remember.
My husband is listening while I force him to build a bookshelf. When you say force him, like I picture you like with a toy sword or something. Like if you don't build that bookshelf, I'm gonna hit you. So no matter how size your garage, it won't ever be big enough. True that.
YouTube won't let you. You should be able to change your name, Amber. Unless you're. Ooh, I don't know because. Is that going to like coincide with their rules where you're really limited until you're a certain? No.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I know you can change your name. I just don't know how to do it. Do we store stuff in garage and park cars outside? Yeah.
Yes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely want to be able to park
and I feel like,
vehicles in our garage.
And what we have in our garage is like holiday stuff, and we don't have this space in the house to put that. Now, if we had a basement, that's where that would go. Like when I lived in Maryland, all of our stuff was stored in the basement, and then we parked our cars in the garage, but not here. Hey, Zachary's going to be your bud.
Sweet, but I'm not very manly. Me neither, Zach.
He's not either. Like, we've talked about that before, too. Yeah, no hunting,
I like
no
to
really
fish,
sports games every Sunday, nothing like that.
Bye, BJ Stacy. Had to go. It was great seeing y'all live. And hi, Cindy. Did you say hi to Stacy or Cindy?
I said hi to Cindy just now.
Okay.
It's attached to my Google account. Oh, yeah. You have to create a new Google account. That's what I had to do. Like, I have my Vanessa Lemon Google account, and then I have my LemonadeMom Google account, which is really confusing sometimes when you're, like, trying to do something on one. Oh, and then I have do I have another one for LemonadeMom vlogs?
What?
A Google attached to that? I think the Google is attached to my email. That's what it is. The LemonadeMom +5.
I don't know.
Amber's saying that's why she can't change her name. It's attached to her Google account.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's been so long since we did that.
I know. It's been over 2 years. But I just remember that I think I had to create a new Google account. And then I had to make sure that, like, the AdSense stuff and everything was linked together.
Amber, maybe you can message Monty's Madness offline. Because I know she just did it because it was she had her name as her channel, and then she changed it to Monty's Madness.
Yeah, Monty. Yeah, did you have trouble changing your name? Actually, Monty, you changed yours several times. You might need to help Amber out.
My hubs said if you like fishing and computer video games, you have a new friend. I go fishing at least 2 times a year.
Because of my dad,
and I'm always looking for an excuse. Like I'm like I told you today, like Rose needs help on Mario. I gotta go.
He loves video games. Yeah, it's so funny.
I grew up playing video games. Mine touched my Google account too, but I don't.
No, it shouldn't mess up your channel at all, Amber. Other than changing your name.
Right. And you can always fix it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I'm laughing sometimes because I'll do something that I laugh about, like when I was saying you were like a 5-year-old, and then I'll
you see it over there. Yeah, I know. Because
makes me laugh all over again. No, but it did change my Google account too.
Good night.
Excuse me.
I'm excited for tomorrow, though. Like, I feel like we kind of took it easy today, knowing that we have another realtor coming out tomorrow. And then after, and she's coming out, is it 9 or 10? 10. So kind of mid-morning, but then as soon as she leaves, that's when Mark and I are going to sit down, pick a realtor, and then continue with the housework. I'm excited. And then next weekend, next Saturday, we're having a garage sale. So our bedroom is like disaster zone. There's like so much stuff.
I wish I could take
there.
the camera right now, guys, and go show you.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Jeff likes League of Legends. Oh, I can't play that. Paige plays that, though.
Yeah, she does. Uh-huh.
Have to say goodnight. This was so enjoyable.
Good night, Lori.
Yeah, good night, Lori. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Again next Saturday.
Or Friday. Who
or
knows?
Friday.
It really just depends on what day we're the least busiest.
Yeah, watch the community tab for that.
Yeah.
Or, pro tip, you can just set it on mobile in your subscriptions feed. You can just set it to have all things from the creator, so you see everything all the time.
Really? I need to do that on
That's the default
people.
setting, but I'm pretty sure.
Sorry. Thanks, Gail. I hope so. I'm really hoping that something just clicks. Like we either get, oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
That's so
appreciate
sweet.
that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I'm really hoping that when the realtor comes tomorrow that we either click and we're like, okay, yes, everything you're saying makes sense. Or after seeing what she says, we're kind of like, oh, okay, Mark's realtor makes sense. That's not so bad. So
yep. Good night, Paula and Ray.
Good night.
I got no ads. How you make money with viewers? So if you watch on YouTube Red, part of your like all the money that YouTube gets from YouTube Red gets
like a
distributed.
percentage.
You know, a percentage of it goes to the creators. Actually, I think we get more money from watching YouTube Red on a per view basis than just regular YouTube.
Yes, Paige. She's texting me a question. She didn't want to bother, so I had to answer. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
So, and we actually been talking about getting YouTube Red as a family because they're like a family plan. You can use, I think, 5 emails or 5 accounts.
Yeah.
And then you can watch it with no ads. But I really do think that
Yeah.
it's actually a better way to support. Because imagine this. YouTube, right, with this whole demonetization adpocalypse thing that's been going on for the last couple of years, they have to justify to all these advertisers why they should spend their money on YouTube. If everyone would just buy YouTube Red, then the YouTube is getting their money that way, just like Netflix gets their money through subscriptions. Hulu gets their money through subscriptions and ads. So then YouTube could not worry as much about all of the different advertisers that they have to, please and make sure that their content creators, us and, millions of other people. So
Anchor Amber,
yay!
Awesome. That's
Awesome.
so cool. Oh, and Kim, that's just awesome. Like even like she says, it's only Australian dollars. It's still awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, Australian dollars.
Me neither.
It's awesome, but thank you.
Still,
You guys don't ever have to do that, and we
Yeah.
appreciate it every time you do.
But that's
so.
cool. I love that, Amber.
Awesome.
That's totally you.
that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Monty says I keep picturing you guys living in a fifth wheel. Not sure I could ever do that because her family is as big as ours.
Actually, well, we weren't going to mention it tonight.
We have that at work.
I guess we won't. Well, I just said it though.
Vanessa, what would you say your decorating style is?
Oh, geez.
Haphazard.
Yes.
Just
like
kidding.
I love a lot of eccentric items, but I love eclectic.
Oh.
Eclectic.
I say
I like
eccentric
eclectic
and
in colors, bright colors, but I also love farmhouse chic, and I love like the pink and the white, and it's all over the place. Like seriously, I'm gonna have such a hard time decorating a brand new home.
I think it'll be easier.
Such a long time.
It'll be easier because the kids will be older. We'll have gone through this experience of living in a home and know what we should and shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But
one thing though is building a fresh new home. I want to make sure that the way we have everything decorated and laid out is the way that we want it. I don't want it to be where in this house I kept changing my mind and we moved a lot of things because I just never felt like it was perfect. So I feel like Mark's gonna be pulling his hair out, like how many times I change my mind before we actually decide on something.
The longer it takes you, the longer we have to wait.
I know. Oh yes, don't leave us hanging.
How did I leave you hanging? What did I do?
I don't remember what you did.
What did I do, Ginger?
He does stuff all the time though. whatever. Yeah, that's totally like whatever I like the look. That's why like different parts of the house look like different.
I feel like you have a pretty good eye for style. Like our neighbors, right? That had the little boy.
Yeah, I wish we vlogged like 3-4 years ago.
Oh yeah, we should have
seen the house then. Like when I first started really getting into decorating.
He owns his own business and he's a remodeler. He remodels kitchens, baths, whole houses, whatever. And he's really good. And he has a designer, and he's come in here several times and been like, man, this looks good. It looks like a model home and stuff. So
all the time until I really started changing things, and then I just got
Auntie Cuckoo.
Hey, awesome!
Welcome.
Oh my gosh! Like
Hello.
now saying your name, I realize I did not reply to your email again. Like.
You're so bad.
I am so bad. That's why I'm excited about this planner. Like, I'm seriously so excited. But I love your idea. So I will definitely email you back tomorrow. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, Charlotte, Paige gets her own room. Okay, so I started saying something. So we may not be buying an RV. Oh my gosh.
We almost titled this stream like Change of plans.
Change of plans.
But we weren't sure we were going to say anything because I'm afraid you guys are going to be like, you guys are nuts.
I know, but not that big change of plans. My dad came over today, and because we would have the RV on his property, he was like, you know what? I really think that this is a better idea, but I wanted to, it's totally up to you, what you guys want to do. Instead of, spending your money buying an RV where you're never going to get that money back, just like a car. It immediately depreciates its value. But he had plans to build a shop on his property because they do own a boat, and he was going to have his boat in it. And I don't remember what else he said, but
just like a shop, like a workshop.
A 30 by 20.
600 square feet.
600 square feet, which the RVs that I was looking at were all under 400, like right around the 300 square feet. So what he proposed is that he's going to go ahead and build his shop, but leave the inside of it completely bare and let us basically build a tiny home inside it. So we kind of, oh gosh, where did I put it? Hold on, it's right here. You keep telling them.
Yeah, so this was, and for those of you that are thinking, geez, they were going to build a room and then they're going to move into an RV and now they're going to move into a tiny home.
I know.
Things change, and we weren't even thinking of this as an option because like the shop wasn't there. It's not our money.
Right.
So anyway.
So we would still be spending our money. What we have budgeted for an RV, we will now put into the inside of his shop. And this allows us to, some of the things that we're going to buy, we could go ahead and buy what we want to go in our house. So we have it, like toilet. We're going to have to buy a toilet for the shop. We can go ahead and buy the one that we want for like our powder room in our new house. Yep. So that kind of thing. So I don't know if this is going to show up that well because it's on white paper. But this is kind of, you tell me because I can't see.
Not really.
Is it too bright?
I think it's too bright.
Do I need to go higher, over? Oh, you guys can't see that at all, can you? And don't look at my nails because I don't have any nails on. And I watched The Maze Runner last night, and I like chewed all my nails off.
Yeah, I did too. The new Maze Runner, The Death Cure.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, within the 600 square feet, we have a bedroom that the 3 little kids will share. Bryce, Rose, and Pearl will share a room because, again, we're hoping that we're only in here for 2 years. And I feel like they're still young enough to where they can share a room. Even though it's, a boy, girls, I feel like they can share a room. Paige, however, will have her own room. Mark and I will have our own room on the opposite. So we do have that, separated. We get our own privacy. 1 bathroom, kind of like a galley style kitchen, very open. So on this paper I have like you walk right into the living room and then it's dining and kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms. You guys will see when we're doing it. We're definitely going to share all of it on the vlog, but my dad came over today and he proposed that, and Mark and I talked a little bit about it, and we were like, you know what? That sounds like such a better idea than buying, spending, because potentially this won't take us $15,000 to do. Mm-hmm. We'll be able to save even more. So
and we, like with the RV, I mean, you still get what you pay for, and you're picking out based on what you can find. Mm-hmm. There's lots of problems. Like there could be lots of huge problems that go along with an RV, and so this wasn't even on the table before today, and so that's why we didn't think about it.
Right. Our only option at that point was RV fifth wheel. And this way we don't have to worry about moving it every 30 days.
Right. It'll literally be a tiny home, you know,
it'll be a bigger
area.
Backyard area for the dogs,
right.
and, you know, a bigger area inside for, you know, we have 2 big dogs. They're 80 pounds.
And it's something that your dad, hi Jennifer Eater.
Hey Jennifer.
But it's something that your dad wanted to do anyway. And he's 20 years older than I am, so he's 59 now.
Yeah, he's 59.
So he gets it done sooner rather than later.
Yeah, his
and
whole
it helps
thing
us
is,
out.
yeah, he wants to retire and not have any monthly payments on anything, is what he wants.
So he'll get it started sooner and be able to pay it off sooner. And it's probably a better solution for us in terms of bigger space. Paige gets her own room.
Yeah,
we get
which is really
room.
important.
We just have to, you know, and this is like a rough, I know you guys couldn't see it. It's like a really rough draft. Like the best that we could do on short notice in terms of thinking about whether or not we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So, Shauna says, have you read the Maze Runner books?
I have. I've read all of them, and I totally agree. Like, I feel like that's how it happens every time with a book series. The movies are never going to be as good as books because they're kind of limited on the time they have. They can't fit all that information that you're getting from books. But I love to see it, like, in real life, like brought to life, the book, because when I'm reading a book, if it's a good book, I get sucked into it and I see it in my mind. Like it's like a running movie as I'm reading it. So to see that on a big screen, I love it.
Yeah,
so
like I
like the Maze Runner books. I mean, the movies, but yeah, they definitely were not as good as the books, but I feel like that's with every series.
I like to see things come to, like, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, you know, things that are really well done. It's not, you know, I don't want to say they're not as good as the books. They just can't include everything in the books. Right. That the books do. So, also Rebecca, I think it's a great idea. That's awesome. Have privacy and save money.
Yeah.
And we'll also be able to, since it's such a small space and the walls are probably going to be like really straight runs, you know, perpendicular lines and everything. We'll be able to get some practice. Her dad, me, you.
Yeah,
building and see, okay, what can we do on our own and what's like beyond us. Like we know a slab is beyond us.
Night April.
Keep
talking. I had to sneak that in. I can't type it in.
Right.
You got the keyboard.
Right. So I think it'll give us an idea of what we're capable of doing ourselves.
Yeah.
So I just love it.
Yeah, it was so funny though because they came over today and they told me that they were coming over. Although they used like our garage sale as an excuse. They were like, "Hey, we have some chairs we want to throw out in your garage sale next week." And I was like, "Okay." So they came over and then they like came in and sat down at the table and I saw he had a piece of paper in his hand and he set it on the table and I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" And what did my mom say? Like she wanted to scare me,
like
throw a wrench in
your plans.
And I was like,
as a joke.
Yeah, I was like, "What's going on?" And then my dad said that and I was like, "Oh, I kind of like that plan." And then after they left, Mark and I talked about it and we kind of just started sketching around to see if it could work. And then I looked up the RVs again to see how big they were compared to this. And I was like, okay, I feel like that's a no-brainer. Why would we choose 300 square feet on wheels over something that's more set in stone and double the size for our, you know, especially since we have a larger family. So
Olivia,
I'm excited.
I think, so we've already told them, go ahead. I don't know how long it takes to build one of those buildings. The longest part is going to be the slab and the plumbing. Right. And so I'm going to call a few people on Monday and see if I can find a contractor because I've worked in the home building and now I'm kind of in industry and now I'm tangential to it, so I'm still connected. And try to find somebody that can do that and hopefully maybe do it for a good price. Yeah. And then have, you know, the building company come and build the building, I guess. I assume your dad would have somebody come do that part of it and not just do that ourselves. So. Oh, and then actually the finish out inside, Paige was asking me that. I think maybe like a month to finish it out, tops. Yeah. But I don't know.
So we would definitely be living with my parents longer doing it this way than if we were just to go out and buy an RV after the house sold. But we could go ahead once it has, you know, all the walls and it's enclosed. We could sleep out there. We would just need to use my mom's kitchen and like other facilities, bathroom, laundry, all of that. But we could still sleep out there so they still don't feel like they're super cramped and while we're working on it. And then, hopefully like within a month.
If it's vertical and everything is closed in before And,
and we would just use, it will not have like an HVAC. We'll just use window units.
Mm-hmm. That makes it a lot more complicated running the ducts and everything.
And then we won't have, we already talked to my mom, but we won't have laundry in the tiny house. We'll just use my mom's because, as a stay-at-home mom, I don't have, your typical 8 to 5 job where I have to wake up and go somewhere. I'm home. So I can use her laundry while she's at work because she still does go to work. So she won't feel like she's overwhelmed with me coming in to do my laundry and encroaching on when she's doing her laundry and all that. So I think it's going to work out. Yeah. I'm excited.
I think it's...
and we're going to share all of it with you guys. I think it's going to be so fun.
A better alternative.
A good wrench in the plan.
Yeah, a better alternative than a fifth wheel.
Good night, Monty. I don't know if she's already gone, but I just saw that.
Oh, no, she's not gone. She's making my son put my girls to bed, so I don't miss anything.
Oh, just saw putting my girls to bed.
Gail has left us. Gail has gone to bed.
Okay, good night, Gail.
Ginger says you'll be living in a shouse. That's what we call them around here, a shop house.
That's funny, a shouse.
Steve Perry, how you connect the water line, electric line. We'll run it. Her dad's already running water from their house down to the lower half of their property for their bees. They have to keep them water.
Yeah, they're getting thousands of bees.
Tens of thousands.
And have some honey. I'm so excited.
Then,
although it takes like 2 years to actually get honey.
And then we will do. So we'll just run water. So water is the easy part because water is pressurized. Sewer is the hard part. They have a septic system. We'll have to run sewer from the bathroom. From the bathroom to the septic, and so that's where you got to have gravity. So that'll, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. And then electric is really pretty simple. They'll have a new box installed in their house, which they would have to do anyways for the shop because he was going to have electricity in there anyways. So we'll do that, and then we'll just run electric line, just underground. Trench the line and lay it, and your dad's really good with that kind of stuff. Yeah. So he can't install the box on the side of the house, I'm sure, because that takes a registered electrician. Yeah. But your brother's an electrician.
That's my brother. So yeah, he went to electrician school, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it sounds like an amazing. I think you've got
to give you guys to give you guys a better idea. I think we need to plan on going out. Oh, we're going out to my parents next Saturday after the garage sale to pick up the girls and Bryce because they're spending the night. So I'll show. Yeah, I feel like we should, so I can show everything. I'll show kind of what we're talking about.
Let's do it.
Yeah. It'll be fun. I don't feel like we got that much hate. I feel like there were a couple comments that said,
Kristen, you missed a lot.
You can fit that many people in an RV. It's definitely doable. Would it be tight? Yes, but
the space. I feel like the bigger space will be better.
Our end goal is so important to us that we were willing to, sell our house and downsize for this to happen. So.
Yep. Kristen, you missed a lot.
I have not seen that.
What?
The 12-year boy who built a small 1,500 home.
No.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see how much this costs versus buying an RV. Plus, we're getting more space. So, yes, we're definitely going to be able to take. It hasn't popped up over here yet, but maybe use your kitchen island. Yeah, we're definitely going to be able to take more furniture than we thought. At first, we thought we were going to have to sell our bed because we were looking at storage units, and I was like, no way do we want to waste all that money on storage units. I don't feel like...
For the storage unit size that we needed, it was going to, what did I say, $6,000? Or more than that? Like a 10 by 20?
Yeah, for 2 years.
At least $6,000.
For our area.
It was ridiculous. We need climate control to make sure that the wood doesn't break and crack and everything.
So this way we can take a lot more of our items. So that's nice. We are still going to sell a lot because we've had most of this furniture for a very, very long time. Or, we have 4 kids, 2 dogs, and we can't have nice things. Not yet. They just get, worn down a lot faster.
We're going to have more rules in the next house.
That's right.
For the kids to ignore.
Yes, I know.
The shop will definitely save you money than buying
It's on YouTube. I'm going to look that. Wait, where'd my notebook go? You stole my notebook.
I did. I had to write something down.
Give me my notebook.
Sorry.
So it's
what's on YouTube?
The 12-year-old boy who built a house for $1,500. I'll just search that.
It was cheaper than a car, especially if you use campground hookups, an eco-friendly compost toilet. If you do it right, Lane, and you have a vehicle that can pull your little tiny house, you can make it portable. I've seen that before too. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna change a little bit. Honestly, change.
It'll change a lot.
Some of the content, especially on the vlog, we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about in addition to that. And then we'll have things to share here too as we, buy things and build things and mess with things. So it'll be cool. So
I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
I like to build things, so I'm excited about that.
We still have to check out the schools over there because they will be in a different school district. I need to do that before school ends too. I need to call and see if we can like get a little tour, like a walkthrough, and maybe see how they have things set up, because I know where we are now, I feel like it's more on the more strict side, our school systems and the rules and things like that, than this new school district that we're going to be in. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
What?
What?
I didn't approve that.
Approve what?
Kira's comment.
Kira, I thought we were keeping that a secret.
Nothing gets by me.
I never keep secrets, but I've kept this one. I did not tell him that at all.
I always find out, guys.
Apparently, Kira's just like me. She can't hold in a secret for very long before it gets let out.
I'm
just glad it wasn't me this time.
I think the secret muscle is somewhere near the bladder, so that as you guys have more kids, like you have less secret keeping.
Whatever.
And it's just like.
Oh. Yeah. Happy birthday. Surprise.
It's not the. As long as
you're making. But the surprise is really for me. Like, curious.
Do you think it will be done by October? Where's Kira gonna sleep?
Well, she's not staying with us. She's coming to visit her friend that's having a baby.
Okay, that's all right.
But since we're here,
we should take her on
her
house
friend
tours.
lives in San Antonio.
We should take her on house tours. That's when the Parade of Homes is in October.
Ooh, you want to go look at like $1 million homes? Way to go, Kira.
The tiny house is going to be on a slab. You have to do rough and plumbing before you pour the slab. Yep. So
that's why we kind of started to like rough draw where we wanted everything, so we know where the plumbing needs to be, like for the sink, both sinks in the bathroom and the kitchen and the toilet, in the shower.
The tiny house is in a slab. Kira, are you going to Texas in October? Apparently, Anchor Amber. Apparently, she's coming here.
Yes.
As long as you make me some homemade spaghetti, I'm down.
And leave us with some sauce.
Mm-hmm. Some sauce.
Because they won't cry.
Some sauce. So excited.
Monty, I told Mark that we're going to, us girls hopefully, will go like on a yearly trip. And next year will be Vegas.
So Sarah says, so exciting. I've lived in the same house all my life, 41 years, come home from the hospital.
I can go to Vegas,
You can't gamble as long as you stay out of the casino. Sarah Wilson says she came home from the hospital and has lived in that house for all 41 years of her life. That is cool. That is pretty cool.
Mark's childhood home went up for sale a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But the price was just way out of our...
Too much.
We couldn't... We thought about it, though, because it's on, 13 acres? Yeah.
No, not anymore, because we sold half of it.
They subdivided it or whatever?
Right.
Yeah.
So, when is the Vegas trip? Is that next year?
I hope so.
As long as I can hang out with Danny. I'll go hang out with Danny.
Oh, yeah?
You'll be all right.
Yeah, you could come with us to Vegas, I guess.
Danny and I could go to Fizz Drinks, and we could go...
Yeah, that place looks so cool. Yeah, Did you watch that?
No.
Oh.
I don't watch
You're talking about it like you watched it.
I watched parts of it. Oh. It's like movies with me. Like, I know who's in movies because I see trailers, and I know some lines here and there, but I don't never watch the movie.
Jeez.
Tiny Notes from Home. They have such a nice tiny home shed.
Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I see it.
I generally live a minimalistic lifestyle and no waste, so I think a tiny home would work for me. Apartment classes all the time.
That was my first. Moving out from my parents' house, I lived in an apartment, and it was the worst experience of my entire life. I will never, ever, unless I just have to, live in an apartment. It was awful.
Right, so Vegas next year, I'm taking it, I'm going to take a trip by myself if I have to somewhere.
I've told you that you could go on a trip. You just never go.
Sherry says you guys need to do a San Antonio meetup. We did that.
We do. No, we didn't.
We did.
No, we didn't. It wasn't in San Antonio.
Was it a New Braunfels meetup then? Because it was in New Braunfels?
New Braunfels.
Uh-huh.
But that was like a while ago.
Late last year.
Yeah. But that was, I feel like
we had one person show up.
Yeah, I feel like...
Melissa does stuff, thank you.
Yes, by the way. Yeah.
She had a new haircut, by the way.
She did. Will you shut up? Oh my gosh. I feel like we have more people. We know more people that are in San Antonio now.
We need to show them this insight.
So we will.
So awesome.
Stop trying. You are more excited about it than I am. Everybody can wait until Monday.
What if you don't figure out how to use it by then and you don't use it yet? fine.
We'll figure out how to use it.
Okay. All right. I couldn't live in an apartment. You can come, Mark. Gosh, Mark, you sound like my husband, LOL. Mark can hang with the girls in Vegas.
Oh, Kira's sending sauce in the package in June.
Sweet. Thanks, Kira.
Yeah.
I can't do Vegas. Like, I don't do Vegas really good.
I loved Vegas. I've only been once for one full day.
Almost
it was
passed
amazing.
out in the bathroom that
yeah,
time.
you got sick. How long did we walk? Like 13 miles?
13 miles in one day. It was
I didn't
stupid.
even feel it.
I did.
I was so high on adrenaline.
I felt it. Man.
It was
Thankfully,
amazing.
my apartment. Hey, you guys could like stay with Monty in her 5-bedroom house.
Monty's got a big enough house for us.
Sorry, I do that all the time, Monty. I'm sorry. But how hard would it have to be? One recycling bin that's picked up once a weekish. All right, Lane. So check this out. You could totally start your little business in your apartment complex.
Don't get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble. But seriously though, think about this.
Okay.
You talk to a few people. You say, hey guys, this recycling bin is crazy. How about I come pick up your recycling bin once a week and I get rid of it, whatever. But you don't actually do it. You have somebody else to do it. So you charge them like, I don't know, $25 a week or $20 or $15, whatever you think is appropriate. You do that and you get like 20 people doing it. That's 300. Let's say it's $15 times 20 people. That's $300 a week. And then you pay somebody like $5 an apartment. That's $100 to them, $200 to you, and you don't do anything other than go door to door to your apartment neighbors. Just saying. You could do it.
He's all about them little things, so you can make that.
Monty said, "Yep, you can stay with her."
Awesome.
Done. Could you imagine, Monty, when we ring your doorbell? LOL. You guys have to vlog that. You know what? You know what I find interesting? Does anybody watch like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon?
No.
Sarah Dietschy.
Yes, I watch Peter McKinnon.
So what I don't get, I'm going to use this as a prop.
Careful, there's still a little bit in there.
So imagine when they open the door and the camera's looking at them, or if they're like running away from the camera, they have to come back and grab that camera. Like that camera doesn't just like magically.
That's a lot of work.
Like that's dedication.
Yeah.
I ain't about that.
Like those people that have like they show themselves walking out of the house and then to the car and then in the car. That's a lot of like back and forth.
Right.
I mean, I could probably step up my game once the kids are in school, like with the vlog, but heck no, I'm not going to be walking back and forth with kids and stuff. That's hard. That's hard work.
Like how could you do that with this channel also?
Yeah. I was so upset with that Amanda Mays girl who said I didn't have a real job. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, seriously? That just shows how ignorant some people are. Yeah.
Lane, you may be right. You know your apartment complex better than I do, but it's just something that I thought of.
Yeah.
Yep. Like Casey.
Trying to help. Yeah.
Casey, he's 368. He needs to turn that into an MCN, but do
tell
it the
him.
right way.
Yeah, tell him.
I know. I need a message, Casey.
Send him an email. I
can't email him. You think he reads his emails?
I bet he pays somebody to read his emails, and the good stuff they forward to him.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I probably should. I'm not sure.
Yep. You should probably start a channel, too. I don't know.
My fake channel? Who said that? Was that Lane? Who said that?
I think so.
Gosh. You're not helping a brother out any, Lane. Come on.
That's funny.
All right. I don't know.
That's so funny.
You work harder than I do at my real job. That's what I tried to like tell her to comment to that lady was like, take the amount of time that you work on your videos every week and the amount of money that YouTube does pay you. It's not like,
and I feel
it's less than minimum wage. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So it's
you
nice.
Really gotta like I enjoy this. That's why I keep doing this. It's not like I'm getting paid buku bucks and that's why I'm doing this. No, I like it, and just comments like that just really, really upset me. I'm like, seriously?
Guess who's here? The Madison Pippins.
Hey, Madison.
And Zachary's at a good point.
Oh, Madison's at the beach right now.
Oh, what?
She's at the beach right now. She's going on 2 beach trips.
So Zachary has a good point. Even if YouTube isn't a real job, you are a mom. WTF.
Yeah. Thanks, Zachary. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I just put in my 2-week notice at my work. Sherry.
Wow.
What are you doing afterwards?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. But hopefully, congratulations.
Yeah. I
assume it is if you're putting in your 2 weeks notice. Staying home with kids is far more difficult than my job. You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
Like when the girls are here, I mean, I love all my kids, but when I feel like I
feel
gotta
like you have to say that. Yeah. Like okay, I'm about to say something negative, but I still love.
I love all my kids. When Rose and Pearl are here, it's like pretty chill during the day. When Bryce gets home, man, the fit hits the shan every day.
It does.
It gets crazy.
I just don't, and we've tried lots of different things.
Thanks, old school.
I just don't understand how, like, they're dynamic. Like, and I'm talking about Bryce and Pearl. Like, they just cannot get along. Well, sometimes they do. Sometimes they play very well together, but it's the other 70% of the time they don't.
Okay. Sherry's staying home with a baby. Awesome.
Oh.
That is probably, it's been a tough decision. Like, deciding that you were going to stay home when Bryce was born. It's would definitely be easier financially with 2 incomes.
Right.
But I just think
it's been doable.
Yeah, it's been doable, easily, and I think the kids are going to be so much better off for having done it.
Yeah.
Than Pitt hits the shan. Yep. Zeneb. Hello.
Hi.
And Mark Madison is in my phone as the Madison Pippins. No one's in my phone.
That's funny.
I don't need you on my phone though. Just you. I live vicariously through your group text.
Thanks. He does. Like, him and Paige are so nosy. Like, if my phone goes off and it's relatively in their area, they just look. They're like, I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Because my phone goes off all the time.
Yeah,
but I have my
notifications
notifications turned on for a lot of different things.
How did you say the fit hits the shan without messing that up? LOL.
I know. I totally would have said the curse word on accident. Mum. I like that. Mum.
Mum is a real job. Australian, so mum, not mom. Hard to make sure he didn't say. I did have to concentrate a little bit, Ginger.
And he's already said that once today too.
Yeah.
When did you? I don't remember what he
when
used.
When the fit hits the shan.
Yeah.
Mark. Sorry, Kira. Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy. I just saw that too. It's funny. I think I put my phone on silent though. Oh no, I didn't. Maybe I just turned it down.
What you got going on there? What did Paige want? Okay. Just curious.
Oh, Kira just uploaded 2 breakfast hacks that are keto friendly. For those of you who are keto, I'll get to watch something before bedtime tonight. Thanks, Kira. I love it. All right.
You gotta upload in the morning.
Yeah, I learned that.
For those of you people that have an actual YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh, that was like a huge yawn. I'm sorry. Whew.
I cut it off.
I feel like that was fake. You just did that so we can say that you're empathetic.
I swallowed it. I swallowed it.
Swallowed it?
Yeah.
How do you swallow a yawn?
You suppress it.
I don't think I could do that.
Like
I would probably choke on my
like your
my
empathy and
yawn.
your sympathy sometimes. You just suppress it.
Oh. Okay, what were you saying? I totally interrupted
yeah, for those of you that have a YouTube channel and are posting regularly and everything, posting at night, it's important to YouTube to have your stuff, getting viewed as soon as possible. So posting at night, late, and then it sits overnight. It's obviously 5 a.m. and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
It's so hard not to do that, but sometimes I'm just in that rut.
Yeah. Anyway, just saying, as a best practice.
Yeah.
Being a mom
only one
is one of the toughest
friendly.
jobs
That's
on earth, and we don't get paid for it. That's right. You guys don't get paid for being moms, which is sad, but true. I can't say Fuddruckers without messing it up. It's a restaurant for those that don't know. It is a restaurant. It's very good.
It is a restaurant. Yeah, I haven't been there.
You can get ostrich burgers there. I've never had one, but it sounds good.
I never. Oh, girl, that's how my routine has been lately, and it stinks. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know something. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I get embarrassed about the behind the scenes stuff. So Monday is my Instant Pot video, and it's 3 beef recipes that I should have cooked Friday, Saturday, and tomorrow, but I have not cooked any. So all 3 of the beef recipes that you guys are going to see Monday for the Instant Pot, I'm going to cook all of them tomorrow. And then we're essentially having leftovers for a few nights.
If you want to get even more real,
wait a minute.
She might cook 2 tomorrow, and then
one
on Monday, and then post it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's probably what's really going to happen, actually. Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
I mean, seriously, it's sometimes it's very time consuming and a lot of work.
I feel like my allergies just came back.
Yeah, I know. You've had a horrible day today.
Like Jon Snow in season 5.
He's been clearing his throat all day. When we were discussing this possibility of a shop versus an RV, every 2 seconds he was like, and I was just looking at him you're really starting to it was becoming a pet peeve. That was disgusting. Knock it off.
It was fake.
Oh, It was horrible.
I can do all kinds of fake stuff with my...
Anyway.
Monty's Madness. I need to film more. We were in Zion. It happened last weekend. I didn't. Yeah, you gotta always be filming. ABF.
Hey,
always
Lindsay.
be filming.
Yeah. Even if you use it for YouTube or just keep it for yourself. Like, I seriously, my vlog channel, the vlogs could be over an hour long if I kept everything that I film all the time. Like,
your what?
Seriously, the vlogs.
Yeah.
I edit a lot because I talk a lot. Like, I feel like I talk a lot to the camera. And I'm like, okay, that's enough of just staring at my face.
Sometimes I feel like the camera.
I know you said that just to get a rise out of me, but I will pop you in the head with this empty water bottle.
I couldn't help it.
Actually, that's online spousal abuse. I can't do that.
These last 3 days, pollen everywhere. Yeah,
yes.
It's just like been
Our car
bad.
is covered. The white car.
Even your dad's.
Yeah.
Truck outside.
Yeah, covered in pollen. So
I like
gross.
the restaurant. Poor folks.
Yeah, shh, don't tell anybody. It's 3 different days. We had that for dinner 3 different nights. When in reality, it's leftovers.
Yeah.
But when you guys see it on the video, it's going to be fresh. I mean, and I'm going to taste it fresh. That's the good thing about cooking all day. I get to like taste test everything.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's kind
I
of,
don't think I've ever heard of that. I like the restaurant Poor Folks. Oh my gosh, I can't say that word. Poor Folks.
You're having a tough time on it.
I am. Poor Folks. I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that?
No.
Neither?
Somebody mentioned Zaxby's last weekend.
Oh, yeah?
We need to go to it. Mark, you, no picking on my girl. Oh, wait, this hasn't popped up yet.
That hasn't popped up yet.
Sorry, guys.
I liked his sassy comment yesterday. I know. That was funny.
Yep.
I was like, you know what? That was pretty sassy.
It was pretty sassy.
Yeah.
Your tone of voice was sass-filled.
Yeah, I can be sassy sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
You're sassy all the time.
True.
There's no sometimes for that.
I just sniffed in unison with Mark. My nose has been running all
funny.
day. Yeah, it's been bad.
I'm about to yawn again. I'm really sorry.
Ooh, Sherry, you're right. Las Palapas is good.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
That's right. Sherry, you live in San Antonio, right?
Yeah, that's why she asked. Yeah, we definitely... Actually, did we talk about that today? Having a meetup? I feel like... Stop.
What?
We did talk about that today.
Doing
a meetup.
We did. We should.
We should.
But, I don't know.
I'll post it on my community
It's
tab.
so tough to do it.
When yeah. Especially right now. We just have to find a good time.
Right. And it's like, I don't know. It's not leftover, just pre-cooked. I
remember that. That's funny.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Karen faked her part of her video. Like, she filmed getting ready for the video, but it was actually 5 days later. It's all in the editing. Sometimes you never know.
Yep. Never know.
Oh, I love that. It's not leftovers. It's pre-cooking for future meals. Yeah, it's meal prep.
It's leftovers.
Love it. No, it's meal prep.
It's leftovers.
Yep. We're having meal prep.
Doesn't matter
Sunday,
when you cook it,
Monday,
as long as
Tuesday.
you don't go hungry.
That's right.
That is true.
That's right.
I guess if I had to eat that, I would eat it.
You're eating it.
I don't have to.
Yes, you are.
Okay, fine. I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
You are going to eat it. You're eating it and you're going to like it. I'm having a baby in 4 weeks, so take your time. Okay.
Oh, and you put in your 2... Oh,
That's
yeah,
why she put in her 2 weeks notice, yeah.
Did you look into that twin festival? Did you?
I probably forgot.
Probably.
I mean,
She
I know
probably
I
forgot,
did.
guys.
I don't know why I said probably. I did forget.
She did forget.
I did forget.
You forget a lot.
I do.
Mom
And
brain?
like,
Is that what it is? in
sitting
mom brain?
down, yeah, I don't know if it's mom brain or just Vanessa brain, but sitting down, I always like write down things, and then because I don't have like a contained notebook for like this is all my live notes. I have like them all over the place that I
There's
just
a notebook
misplace
under
it.
here.
Yeah, and then I don't ever look at it again.
Awesome around girl, LOL. I don't know.
Me, I'm awesome all around.
Oh, Bossum? Okay. You're awesome.
Just
I
kidding.
mean, you're awesome, or I wouldn't have married you.
That's right.
That's the way that works. I used to introduce. So, yeah, I used
Mark gonna sneak a burger. That's like totally you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna rat on Mark for a second. So
I can't say loud. You guys.
probably like a few months ago. Mark doesn't do this that often anymore, but when he actually had a job where he had to get up in the morning and go to work and then come home. Okay, so we were sharing a vehicle. I
don't do it as much anymore.
Shush.
I still do it.
True, you do still do it. Every time I would then get in the vehicle, there would always be a Mountain Dew or a Monster empty and like Snicker wrappers in the trash can. Like he knows not even to bring them in the house because I'd be like, why are you buying that stuff all the time? No, he hides it. And then
same thing I asked you about the Dollar Tree. Why are you buying that stuff all the time?
Whatever. And because we share a bank account and I rarely like go online and look at it. Mark does that. I would see like it's called the corner store, like corner store or where do you like eat lunch at? Like Panera Bread, like little things like that when I would make him lunch to take. Like he took lunch to work, but he would go eat out. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because he doesn't like leftovers.
I don't.
Like, he does not like leftovers.
But I we would make food and we'd eat that for like 4 days. I'm like, that's like as a 12-year-old or 13-year-old, fine, but I'm a grown man. I want to eat what I want to eat.
That's how you save money.
I understand that.
And you don't waste stuff.
Or you just cook smaller portions.
Yeah, I could probably try to do that.
I had a thought.
Did it hurt?
Yes. Yes, it did. No, I was thinking, so to limit the idea of like stopping and getting a Monster or a Mountain Dew or whatever.
Yeah.
Like $20. That's what you get. Or what I get. Like $20
for like the month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
And so I can use it for whatever I want. So if I want to stop and get a Monster, it's $2.59 with tax. It's $2.68.
Do I get the same though? Like I get.
No, you get $5. So.
I get an amount every month, and I can spend it on whatever I want. No questions asked.
Yeah, but it needs to be.
But once it's up, it's up.
It needs to be a reasonable amount. Like
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Do you guys go to any of the Fiesta activities? We do not, because it is just way too much.
It's just way too much for having 4 kiddos and 2 adults to keep an eye on those 4 kiddos.
I'm Daryl's twin. All the more reason you guys should move here.
I know.
Boom. I said it.
Boom.
Again.
There's still lots of property for sale in the neighborhood that we are building in. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, but
they're expensive.
They're like half the price of the house that they currently live in, and they live on acreage, right? Don't they? A little bit?
No.
Oh, they live in a lot? Like in a...
Yeah.
Is it bigger, like the size of our lot, or bigger than our lot?
I don't know. How big is your lot, Kira? Ours is point something of an acre.
Daryl gets a monthly allowance, and if he runs out early, suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Do you have an allowance though, Kira? Like when you shop? Like at, Dollar
Obviously
Tree?
Not.
Obviously not.
What kind of question?
Maybe she has a big allowance.
What kind of question is that?
I didn't think before I spoke that. Did I not just watch your 41-minute Dollar Tree haul? Apparently not.
Sorry.
We talked about that. It was actually suggested on some of my Dollar Tree videos. I feel like I started yelling. Sorry if that got loud. I think a few people suggested it. Like, does your husband give you an allowance? I'm like, no. Yeah. No.
But to go back to answer Sherry. So Sherry, the Fiesta stuff is just it's so crowded, and to try and watch all 4 kids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like it'll be fun once they're all older. Or if we like just take Paige, I feel like she won't enjoy that. But the 3 younger ones maybe, not Rose either. So Bryce and Pearl maybe would enjoy that when they were a little bit bigger, older. Yeah.
I try to reinvent the food into an entirely different meal, or I send it home with my grown-up son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, living out next to your parents, like we'll be able to do, like, leftovers or have dinner with them or cook more for them and have them come over.
My mom already told us. She was like, okay, I want you guys to be able to keep your own, your separate life like you have, living 20 minutes away from us. But I think I'm going to require a weekly, whether it's Sunday night or once during the week, whatever works best for us, sit down in my home for dinner. And I was like, okay, we can do that because that's one less night a week I got to cook.
Yeah. Hi, Tammy.
It's like us. Hey, Tammy.
Welcome. What are Fiesta activities? So, Cynthia, we live... she hadn't said that yet, so let me catch up. Sorry, I see that it happens faster on my screen than it happens here on the chat here.
Yeah.
So, what are Fiesta activities? So, every year in April or early May, San Antonio has a a thing called Fiesta.
Huge, yeah.
It's a big celebration of the Mexican, Hispanic, San Antonio culture, and they do all kinds of activities. There's oyster bake, there's
really cool
concerts, there's a huge parade and a riverboat parade through the San Antonio Riverwalk. I don't know everything that goes on, but it's just a ton of really cool stuff, and we just
but it gets super crowded there. Like they close off streets, and it's just
a lot of
people packed. Like imagine, well, I can only imagine because I've never been to Disney World, but when I've read what their busiest time of the year looks like, that's what Fiesta is like. Totally over, and that would just make me nervous taking the kids.
The city practically shuts down, for all intents and purposes, shuts down for a week. Like it's a big deal. From a home building perspective, labor force is generally, goes and does that because of, the nationality and everything. They go do that, and they're just not here for a week. And so working in the home building industry for that week, like, you don't get a whole lot done, So
right.
It's a big deal in San Antonio. They take it very seriously, and they have a lot of fun with it.
The schools in San Antonio close also.
Some of them, for like, on one end of it, yeah. So it's a big deal here.
Yeah, I've never seen anything nervous, like it. Maybe if we just had one kid and I could easily hold their hand the entire time, we would go check it out. But, oof, no. We got too many kids for that. It makes me nervous.
Yeah, it's like Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
But it's just a week long, and it's a wild deal.
Yeah. Yes, the flower headbands are super popular. Yeah. Charlotte would babysit so we could have a date. Mark and I have a date night once a month. Sometimes we use that to actually go on a date, and other times we use that to get stuff done. Like this month, we're having the garage sale on our, date night. So my parents babysit all the kids for us once a month overnight. They have them spend the night, and that gives Mark and I either, alone time, personal time, or we use that to get stuff done if we really just need to do some things that are harder to do when the kids are around.
Yeah, like garage sale next weekend.
Yeah, like garage sale.
They won't be here for Friday night.
Well, Paige will, but she asked if she could hang out with us, have some one-on-one time with us, so. The little ones are going to my parents.
So.
Yeah.
They sell pins. Yeah, it's a big. It's
yeah,
just
and
a big fiesta. It's
a lot
big party.
of companies make specific pins for Fiesta too, with the year and all that. It's huge.
Yeah, and it's like a competition to collect them all, and there's.
Oh, I was gonna take a drink, but I'm all out.
A lot of water.
Yeah.
So I'm all out of love, so lost without you. I can't sing. I wish I could sing. I said that earlier. Yeah. I'd love to be able to sing.
He does that all the time. Songs, movie quotes, and he looks at me and expects me to know all the information on it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Let's watch the upload after. Good night, Kim.
Good night.
Enjoy Western Australia this weekend, and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Never required at all.
No,
thank you so
much. That was sweet. Ooh, speaking of Strawberry Festival, the place that we went to last year to pick strawberries, it's strawberry season again. That farm, what was it called?
I want to say it's... I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It's on the vlog. But we went there last year. Oh, it did pop up over here. Kira.
I hate when you sing. I sing it all for hours after. For sleeping until 2 p.m. I'm shocked I'm tired.
Wow.
I wish I could sleep till 2 p.m. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Mark does. Well, she works nights, though.
I work nights,
so it's not like she slept all night and then all day.
Good night, Rebecca.
Good night. I'm about to yawn again.
Yeah, no,
talking about being sleepy.
So the realtor that's coming tomorrow was like, I can come at 10 or 1. I don't remember if your kids still nap.
She asked if the kids napped. I was like, no.
No, they're 5. They haven't napped in 3 years.
2. Well, yeah, 2.5 years. Well, it's like a button was pressed the second all 4 of my kids, even Paige, the second they turned 3 years old, they're like, I'm a big girl, a big boy now. I don't need a nap.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Mommy still needs quiet time. Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah. But they have quiet time. They're
but your
really
comment
good.
back to her was like, the kids won't take a nap. Mark wishes he could take a nap.
Yeah.
So come over whenever you want.
Yeah.
Make sure you try a new chicken phrase with the kiddos.
Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
Guess what? Or no. You know what? No.
No.
What?
Guess
what?
It's not guess what.
Oh, guess who?
Yeah, I
already
was
lost
waiting for
it.
you to get guess
Duh.
who.
Guess who?
Who?
Chicken poo. I love it. I had to practice.
I think they're gonna love it because they love anything that has to do with poo.
That's
they're
awesome.
Weird.
Mark, you know Air Supply? I only know songs here and there. So
his uncle who visits us a couple times a year, actually sings karaoke quite frequently, right?
Yeah, him and his wife both.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good singers. They
Yeah.
sing pretty good. So.
And Mark gets jealous because he wishes he could sing all the time.
I don't wish I could sing
I
for
feel like it would.
Well, I wouldn't sing for like I wouldn't serenade you. I would just do it to annoy you.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be smacking you upside your head a lot more often.
I wouldn't do it to serenade you, just to annoy you.
When we're in the car, I love to sing in the car. I don't know what it is, but car karaoke is definitely my jam. And he'll look at me, or he'll try to turn the music down so I can't sing as loud as I want. And I'm like, dude, knock it off.
I'm just trying to get you to guess or to come to grips with the fact that you sing okay.
I do not sing okay.
You sing fine.
No.
Air Supply. People are loving some Air Supply.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what movie that's from. I'm trying to think. I learn a lot of my music from movies because it's at that point it's like part of the script in the movie.
Yeah. Good night, Krista.
Good night, Krista.
Maya doesn't want a nap because Mason doesn't. Yeah, maybe she will, or at least like once the kids decided that they didn't want to take a nap anymore, I still had them have quiet time. I'm like, okay, that's fine. If you don't want to lay down in your bed and go to sleep, that's fine. But mommy needs some quiet time, so you're gonna have some quiet time. And they would just be expected to stay in their room unless they had to go potty for. It was probably like 45 minutes. Sometimes I got lucky and they stayed in there for a little while longer. Mm-hmm. But just quietly playing. And I could do whatever I wanted with that time. Typically I took a shower. But now that they're older, it doesn't matter.
Do you guys like the dining living room switch?
No. Mm-mm. I don't
mind it.
I don't like it. I feel like the dining room is way too far from the kitchen. I would prefer it if we could keep the dining room where we had it. But knowing how this house was built, I'm okay with putting the dining room table here. But we just stopped. We haven't moved anything else because we're waiting. We're waiting on which realtor we decide to go to and what we end up liking. And
TG says,
all of that.
My husband turns the channel in the car when I start to sing, and if I keep going, he turns the radio off. He's a brat. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I just try to catch her singing because I think she sings pretty good. Do you think you will switch to office and dining spaces? I guess we're waiting.
It depends, yeah.
Lincoln
Tomorrow we'll for sure know.
Bye, Shauna. Good night.
Yeah, bye, Shauna.
Enjoyed spending the evening with you as well. It was great. It's always great. This is
Lincoln loves his naps.
Definitely my favorite way to do this. I say it all the time.
I loved it when the kids like their naps. What?
This is my favorite way of doing YouTube.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For sure. Why would they build it like that?
That's just how it maybe it's just our area, but that's how well, it can't be just our area. Okay, so I have a Pinterest board.
It's the age of the home. That's why.
Is that?
Yes.
But I have a Pinterest board for home ideas on not my LemonadeMom Pinterest, but my personal Pinterest account. I have a board for home ideas, and every single one that I've saved has the living room and the kitchen, like a big open area together, and then the dining room is always off to the side.
So here, yeah,
Kira, that's kind of like how yours is. Well, no, your dining room is like you have a more open floor plan. Than
this is
it's your living room, kitchen, dining room.
So the key is that this is a 30-foot wide home. It's a Syntex home. So if any of you guys are familiar with Syntex, they're an entry-level brand. This home was built in 2004, before the advent of the idea of open concept. And so Syntex homes were built on the idea of we're going to give you more value. We're going to give you more square footage and charge you a lower price so you can afford it. But we're not going to give you all the really wow factor bells and whistles. Like the home that we in the front of our neighborhood has like the Formica countertops, the laminate flooring, not the laminate wood, but the actual like vinyl flooring. And so that's what it was built like that with those specification levels. And it's just about giving you the most square footage for the least amount of price. And you're going to have to compromise on layout, floor plan, storage. Like there's no pantry in this house, that kind of stuff. And that's just the way it was built. And that's the way it was done 14 years ago before the advent of the open concept really took off back in 05, 6, 7, and 8. And then now today still it's the open floor plan. Like your parents' house is a perfect example. Mm-hmm. They have kitchen, living room, and eating area all in one humongous space, right? So
Yeah.
And then somebody, I guess,
so curious, because I
living room and
thought you
offices.
said other houses.
Those are just
have a living
options that
room.
you could pick.
Yeah, those are options. Like there's a couple other houses in our neighborhood that are exactly the same floor plan and layout of our house, except this big room was cut into two. And it was an office in the front with French doors, but then this was the dining room. Like this was where you put your dining room, right off the kitchen. And then the living room was still over there.
Right.
So, and then Sherry says, we also had a breakfast nook. Yes, that's also an option, but with our kitchen, there was no pantry. We actually added those cabinets in that are on either side of the window in the kitchen. So that makes it kind of really impossible to put a little table and chairs in there because it would just be way too crowded. And I feel like you'd be walking around to get into the laundry room. So if those pantries weren't there, then yes, that's probably what that big open space was for. But our kitchen did not come with, which is kind of weird. Like it's not even in the house plan to have a pantry. Like when we moved in, this was a rental before we moved in, and all they had was in the laundry room right behind the door. They had wire shelving, like not even 12 inches, maybe 12 inches. I don't know.
Couldn't have been.
I don't think so. They were really tiny, and that's what they were calling a pantry. And I was like, this is not a pantry. So I took those wire shelves down, and then we went out and bought cabinets that look just like what's in our kitchen, and that's what we use as a pantry.
Yeah, but it ends up being like, maybe not today, but definitely Syntex, KB Homes, entry-level stuff that was built back in 2004. It looked like that, and that's what it was, you know?
Yeah.
It was, you know, like it's a 2,600 square foot house that's 30 feet wide, and you know, and it's built as a box, you know, on top of each other, and that's just the way this one happened to be built.
Yep.
With this big area. So.
Yep. So I think that's what the realtor was kind of coming from. He kind of wanted us to go back to having it set up how it was intentionally supposed to be.
TG says, I was telling my husband as we drove by the beach today that my friends online were moving their family of 6 into a fifth wheel. He loved the idea. Then he said, are they real friends or YouTube? What's the difference, man?
I know. It's still, yeah. That's funny.
Who puts a coat closet in a kitchen? So I changed it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Closet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just couldn't, you definitely learn things from buying your first house. And I think I was just so excited because we were living in a duplex. So it was...
best thing ever.
It was nice. But not once Bryce was born. It would have been way too crowded.
Fine.
Whatever. We had 2 dogs. Actually, 1 dog. We didn't get Buford until we were in this house.
We didn't have to have either dog.
Shut up. We had... Paige had a room. It was just a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, very small duplex. And the second I saw this house, and it was this house under budget? I can't remember what our budget was. I don't remember what our budget was, but I saw this house, and I came and looked at it first without you because you were at work.
Yeah.
So I came and looked at it. I walked through it. I didn't really pay attention to the little details, like the kitchen not having a pantry and the backyard being sloped. So every time it rains, it's a huge water park in your backyard. And then Mark came and looked at it, and he, I feel like, just kind of was like, okay, she likes it. We're going to get it. But now we know. It's been a nice house, but there's definitely things that I feel like if we were really, really picky, we would not have purchased this house, knowing.
Yeah, maybe not.
We would have waited and held off.
But, you know, now we know what we want, and you know, you've spent a lot of time, watching, who is it? Daily Bumps, right? They have their little area in their kitchen.
I can't watch
Well, they have a
them
huge
anymore.
house, but
Yeah.
But in their kitchen, they have a closet, and part of it is designed for all their countertop appliances.
Mm-hmm.
She has her Keurig in the closet right there.
Yeah, it's called a butler's pantry.
Okay.
Because they have the countertop for their big appliances, and then they have their pantry for their food on the other side.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna yawn again.
Sorry. With all the yawning, is it time to call it quits?
I know. I am getting sleepy. I'm super sleepy. And, oh gosh, and I have to be up, dressed, and
face on
for the day before the realtor gets here.
Even though she's a friend, still got
right, yeah.
Look presentable.
Yeah, because this isn't a friend just stopping by. This is more on the business
right.
meeting.
I got starstruck when I saw my
Yeah,
house.
that's exactly what happened to me. I saw that the master bedroom was down here, the kids would be upstairs, and I was just like, what? And just the room, like there's plenty of room in this house.
Yeah, you could fit that duplex in the kitchen.
In the kitchen itself.
Area up there, probably.
Yeah.
Not the kitchen, but the kitchen living room
Right,
area.
and yeah.
So.
All right, I am tired though.
Okay.
Right? Are you tired?
I'm tired.
I'm tired. But good thing I don't have to go clean off our bed tonight like normal. Why can't you watch them anymore? I just got tired of watching them. I just felt like it was just nothing but like crazy pool things, and I didn't feel like I really knew them. I don't know. But I only started watching Daily Bumps because the kids stumbled upon them and they loved Ollie and Finn. Like they fell in love with them. So I started watching them just to make sure that it was something okay for the kids to keep watching them. Because I really don't know. Like Mark probably knows all the like really big YouTube channels. I don't know them. I don't watch a lot of.
There are tons of them.
Bigger YouTuber channels. Yeah, I watch a lot of small ones, but I just couldn't handle all the over the top crazy things that they do all the time. All right, but okay, I'm going to bed. But thanks for hanging out. This was a long one, I think. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. This is definitely fun. I feel like we say that every time, but this definitely, I feel like it lets me get to know you guys, and you guys to get to know us on the other side, and to talk to those of you who we've become really good friends and hanging out every week and all that. So, and now Mark knows a secret from Kira, and you guys know our new change of plans, all that stuff. That's what I like too, that we get to tell you extra things that I don't necessarily say in videos. So good night. I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday, and Mark has been itching to show you guys all the changes, but you guys are gonna have to wait until Monday because I don't think there's gonna be a video out tomorrow, but that should be like the norm now. I haven't been posting on Sundays for a while now. I just haven't said it. So I don't think there's gonna be a video tomorrow, but you guys will see some new changes on Monday's Instant Pot video for the 3 meals that I have to cook tomorrow. All right, good night, guys.